All right, great people. All right, let me check this once again to know if we are coming out live. Let me check through my phone because it's very, very important that we get it right. Just hold on. Mazi, can you hear me? George Morning, can you hear me? Disconnected. Disconnected. We are not live. We are not live. We are not live. Echo Biafra.
We are live. We are live.
Yeah, we are live. We are live. We are live. Good. Yes, I was on. Yes, I can see it. We are live. Of course, we are live. Great people of Biafra. All right, great people. All right, freedom fighters. Lovers of freedom are great people all over the world. We are back again today. I greet you all. Of course, it's been a long time. I never come on live broadcast. And but we are making sure that we are dropping video every single day. But this time around, we decided also to come live today again to connect the dots. We are still waiting for one of our comrades. He's going to join us. When I see his red button, of course, I will bring him up. But I would like to introduce myself because what we are coming to do today is to connect the dots and make sure that we debunk all the lies of the enemies. It does not matter who you are. It does not matter where you belong to. It does not matter you say that you are Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brother. It does not matter that you are Madam Finance. It does not matter that you are Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in-law. That is your own cup of tea. We are in freedom fighting. We are not here on family business or kingship. No. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Chukwu Okike Abiama have sent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to us. If you are a brother to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are his brother. Freedom fighting is something that is different. But I want you people, I'm just using this as a preamble because today I've been keeping quiet all this while Master Prophet and KAUNTA are running around yapping every single day. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have told us, if you don't find a problem, you go and create one for yourself. And that is the reason why we're here. Because consistency is our second name. But let me introduce myself before we go straight to the business of the day. Great people, I still remember Mazi Okenna Okechukwu, known as the Biafran child Nwachineke, the general. I greet you all for today. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect you all. Guide our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I am under chain of command of IPOB. I am from Ihala in Anambra in Biafra land. And I will rest my case here. Mazi George Money, please, I want you to take over the mic. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my comrade. And thank you for giving us this another opportunity to be here to express and expose the activities of those distractors. Just like you have said, I will agree with you. It does not matter whom the person is or the conspirator. It does not matter whom they are. All that matters is that we will continue to watch as Biafrans watchdog. We will continue to watch where there is, problems, where there are loopholes, and where people are trying to invade what we are doing with a negative mind. I am Judge Money, one of your dear humble IPOB Biafra watchdog, and we are here once again to make sure that we do the needful. It's been a while we come, together like this, but desperate time will always call for desperate measure. Great Biafrans all over the world, I recognize those of you, the media warriors in the comment section. I recognize all of you because you guys has been wonderful. I cannot begin to mention some of you one after the other, but you guys are very, very wonderful. And what you are doing for Biafra will never go unblessed. And those Umwekwensu in the comment section, I also welcome you because I know that one day is for the thief, every day is for the thief, but one day is for the owner. And we welcome you also to come and hear the gospel that might bring you to the right track. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mazi Judge Money. Please, I just get also a complaint from our brother Mazi Idudu. But Mazi Idudu, I want you to begin to introduce yourself before I will go and check what you told me just now. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much, Mazi Okeshuku, Biafran Shide. My name's Reme Idudu of Yemuno. I am an Isoko speaking Biafran. I am an IPOB under oath, under chain of command by the structure of IPOB, that we all willingly and freely and willingly join the structure of IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra.
And again, Mazi Idudu, sorry, please, I don't want to cut you short, and it's very, very important that I did not stop you, but I want to let you know that everything is in order. Continue, please.
Okay, thank you very much. So, like as I was saying, under the principle that is being laid down by IPOB under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. As an IPOB, you have sworn an oath not to engage in any way in insubordination. In case if you don't know what insubordination means in the English terms, it means that you don't have to engage in anything that will distract the leadership of IPOB. You will not engage in anything that will slow us back in the leadership of IPOB. And you have taken this oath. Anyway, this issue will come as we proceed, but I just want to lay, should I say, a bedrock so that as we proceed, we know what and where we are going. If you begin to engage yourself in some of this activity, although in as much as it's already, we have given too much time for people to repent, I don't want to use harsh words for now, but you have to retrace your steps. Once again, I remain Idudu of Yemuno and Isoko speaking Biafra, and I'm honored to be here in the midst of my brethren to talk about the needful, some of the things that is going on in Biafra land and in the contractual called Nigeria in entirety. Stay tuned, share, and I also acknowledge all the IPOB media personnel in the comment section, those who are sharing, those who are talking to people direct in every way, because the media, personnel are not just those of us who are here on the TV. Some of you that have never shown on TV, I must acknowledge you because some of them, they are there doing the normal battle, with the zoo agent. Thank you very much. I will rest my case here. All here, Biafra.
Thank you very much, Mazi Idudu, on this connecting the dots. Of course, we are looking for trouble. I, the Biafran child in Nwachineke, I will search for one. And I want you people to understand that what we are fighting is a good fight. We have been in this struggle for years, and nobody can ever come here to use us. Most of us even cannot travel. Likewise, also them too. But even though we don't know if they are traveling behind from backyard, and they are still telling us they are in this movement that we are. I want you all to understand this. I will say this without missing word. KAUNTA is one of the root of this problem that we are into. And I am coming today to talk to KAUNTA. And this is going to be preamble. You see, I want you all to understand something. I'm not looking anybody's face. And I don't care who you are. As far as you are not part of DOS, you are not occupying any position in IPOB. Just because you are Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brother, you are now believing that we are doing family business. I want you all to understand that KAUNTA is nobody. And I will keep on saying this without missing word. KAUNTA is nobody. He just, you know, a brother to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But I also want you people to understand this, that Donald have told us that KAUNTA is not a brother to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He remained for KAUNTA to come and defend it. Let him come and tell us if he's truly, or according to Donald, he also said that you should go and do DNA. I want you people to understand this. A lot of things have been happening. And before we proceed, there is a video that I want us to listen, because I know KAUNTA have called some of you. Those that KAUNTA have called and speak to them on the phone is the people that will really testify on this thing that I'm saying. I have been speaking to KAUNTA before. I spoke with him many times till all this shenanigans started. And I want our people to also understand that all this issue that we are seeing today about KAUNTA, it did not start today. This started after the rendition of our leader. But somebody like me kept quiet because I listen to people. I take order from people. And I also speak to the leadership. This thing that you people are telling Biafran child, don't speak out, don't speak. Because we want to protect Kanu's family. Because they say it's his brother. Because he says the family. When you begin to attack it, then we say, are you attacking the family? I told them, they say, Biafran child, don't go there. And I'm a kind of person that always listens to people. When they told me this, don't do anything. But I told them, this thing you are telling me not to speak or not to say, I want you people to also look deeply and see what is going on. They say, we have told you to stop. I stop. I remember during the time of also Darlington. That is also the problem that Darlington had. When they tell him to stop, he couldn't stop. That does not mean sometimes that he don't know what he's talking. Darlington, if you watch his speech also, you will know that there's a point in what he's saying. But the problem of Darlington is like, he don't want to listen sometimes. Stop. This is the leadership he's talking to you. So I want you all to understand that KAUNTA have infiltrated some of our coordinators. And I will also play some audio tape from people. What KAUNTA have told them. KAUNTA believe that because he's a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brother, that will give him that power or impetus to begin to give order. I repeat it, KAUNTA is nobody. Nobody should take any order from KAUNTA because KAUNTA is not part of the leadership. KAUNTA is just a brother to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And according to Donald, he's not. But let us put it in that way. And we are also asking him to go and he should come and prove it to us. Now he knows how to write and bring this idiot here also in Germany that is their in-law. KAUNTA is there when this master prophet will be talking down on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so much love. Every one of us see that audio tape or the video tape that leaked. Though it's not something that is bad. It's a man with her wife on a honeymoon. God so good, they did not show us where they were doing something. They just show us the beautiful of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was praising her wife, that upon say you have 2 kids, you are still looking so beautiful, that he will never do this. You know, KAUNTA was there. They are preaching for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to abandon her wife. That is preaching from Master Prophet. I want to ask Master Prophet and KAUNTA, are they going to be the one who will tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu who he will marry or who he will not going to marry? The one they give to Master Prophet freely, that they are here in Germany committing nuisance. Agadiwan, a princess, will go on social media, begin to sing for one idiot that we don't know where he came from. Master Prophet, we don't know where he came from. We don't know his background. We don't know his relatives. We don't know his family. He will be on social media committing nuisance. And the people that are backing Master Prophet up, they will never come out and say something about it. Now, I want us to listen to this video before we proceed, please. And you hear what KAUNTA said before I will go to you people, please.
For example, that Simon Ekpa has to broadcast in Radio Biafra. He should be given a slot to broadcast in Radio Biafra. And some of them who's supposed to be in the position to carry out an instruction given to them, they went and they were gossiping. They went at the back, was saying that Simon Ekpa is taking over the leadership of IPOB. That was not information. That information is incorrect. And these people who are supposed to be in the position are going around gossiping. Somebody will be jumping from one office to another. If your position or your office is to take care of the people, go and take care of the people. Don't leave the people to go and do security work. Don't leave the people to go and do some.
Hello, my people. I want you all to understand that this is an old video. There is something that I want to bring out on this video before I will go to you, Judge Money. If you haven't forgotten, when the message come that Simon Ekpa should begin or should take a slot on IPOB radio, to take a slot in IPOB radio, Simon Ekpa came out and make a publication that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told him that he should go to DOS and settle the problem that is there. Simon Ekpa, I don't know how they pay the zoo people. They say that Simon Ekpa have taken over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Also, Ifeanyi Ubah, Deborah Foka Tente, also come out to praise Simon Ekpa that he don't even believe there is a one powerful man past Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Just imagine Nigerian politicians praising Simon Ekpa. But KAUNTA now is telling us that Simon Ekpa should take a slot. KAUNTA don't even allow the leadership to take their own decision because KAUNTA think, or he thought in his mind, where did KAUNTA went? Did this man went to school at all? That he can't even understand difference between kingship and freedom fighting, which is a nation. All those people that have fought for their freedom, like somebody like Mandela, we never heard about their family members. We never heard about his brother. We never heard about his sister. We know only Mandela. But in our case today, they are coming to tell us that because you are brother to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see, the same KAUNTA, I want you people to know the deceit in this man. I tell you people, KAUNTA na akwasri, and KAUNTA is a gossiper. And why I'm saying this, I want you people to pay attention. Of course, I don't know, maybe KAUNTA have called any one of you. KAUNTA have spoken to KAUNTA many times. Whenever KAUNTA calls you on the phone, KAUNTA will start with intimidation. Like the last one he called me, he want to tell him, listen to me, guy. Do you think I'm a kid or what? Do you think I'm a young, do you know my age? You can just come and begin to bark like a dog. When I raise my also voice, now he have to calm down because he knows that when you are not talking to a kid. KAUNTA will come to you first. He will begin to tell you that the leadership did this. That is the intimidation of KAUNTA. He will tell you that the leadership is the problem. The leadership is this or that. The leadership is the one, he will tell you that leadership is the one that brings Simon Epa. KAUNTA will tell you that it's the leadership that bring all this Unwakata in America. That is what KAUNTA will begin to tell you first. Then you begin to believe. When I ask KAUNTA, why don't you tell the leadership that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped? KAUNTA told me that these people are the leadership, that they're supposed to know better. When they have already connived together with Madam Finance, all of them, I'm coming blow. You see, this is part one. And we are going to enter Gota this time around because a lot of people have died in this quest of self-determination. May the souls of 28 men that died in Afaruku Ibeku, may their soul rest in peace. We are all fighting for this freedom. There is nothing like family business in this because those people that died and keep on dying today, I don't know, are they not a family to somebody? Are they not people's brothers or sisters? We that we are today in exile, are we not the son to a mother somebody or to father to somebody? KAUNTA will bring all this idiocy in him, begin to parade himself as a leader. The same KAUNTA begin to write it down because I will begin to ask you people questions. The same KAUNTA tell what his name, Adama Brown daughter, this one that call herself a lawyer, that is gossiping, that she should keep on tweeting on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Twitter handle. Why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the hands of enemy. The same KAUNTA is the first person that came out, begin to announce that the leadership must give Simon Epa a slot in IPOB radio without allowing the leadership to do their job because he's trying to put himself as a leader because he thinks that they have a king in their family and now we have turned to Biafran restoration as a kingship. The same KAUNTA, the first day that our leader, they adopted our leader after 18 days, after 8 days that our leader spent in Kenya. That Mazi Shinasanworo asked KAUNTA, where is your brother? Because that time I cannot call brother. KAUNTA say our leader is on mountain praying. I want to ask a question. If our leader died, are they planning for our leader to die on a mountain so that because if you watch what is happening, you will hear when Nelly Ofebu was saying, our leader have died in Kenya. Our leader have died in Kenya. Is it what they are planning that if our leader died in Kenya and they will say our leader went to mountain to pray, then he died in mountain that God have answered his prayer? I don't even understand. But we thank God that our leader is still alive. And I also want you people to know that after the rendition our leader, that KAUNTA knows that they rendition our leader to Nigeria. Or I don't know what he's doing. The leadership put their head together because everybody was running helter-skelter. They don't know how water entered into Opiobogo. They don't know. They had to bring head together to discuss and know what to do. Why some people are saying they are going to protect in Biafra land? Some they say that you people knows that they have been killing our people. If they went out to protest now, they will begin to kill our people. What are we going to do? Let us bring another alternative. At the end, they bring up with an idea to sit at home. The same KAUNTA jump out because it's assuming the position of leader. The same KAUNTA jump out again, begin to tell our people there is nothing like sit at home. That some people want to do NECO. And like the one they have been doing, they have a job in Nigeria. All the whole school, you see Ezako yesterday. Matthias Ezako. Very good brother. He said yesterday that a mechanical engineering come to him to ask him for a job, that he should employ him. Now you begin to understand. But KAUNTA is there telling us that a NECO, our people want to do NECO. The same KAUNTA fight to stop sit at home. This is how Simon Ekpa find safer landing. Because the leadership have taken their order. We, the media warriors, have pushed this sit at home. We all know how we push this issue. We push it so far. And even though some of us are ready to go beyond that sit at home, KAUNTA jump out from nowhere, begin to lament, begin to yap, saying that why should we sit at home? Why should we do this? That is how Simon Ekpa hijacked this thing. Come out, begin to shout, we must sit at home. You must sit at home. You must sit at home. Of course, Simon Ekpa failed because he tried many times to also put his own sit at home. But he don't know that what God says, no man can ever stop it. Because the power have been given to the leadership. Whenever they speak from their mouth, I have told them they should forget about bringing that order back. As far as they have spoken, they should forget about it. People now will do whatever they want. But for them to bring order, it will be very easy for them. But for them to take it back, it's going to be hard. Because we are very tough people. Whenever we accepted something, we are not going to stop. The same KAUNTA is working with Ogbuefi na Akwasri. The same Ogbuefi is the one that brought all this Umwakata in America. The same KAUNTA is working with those people that the leadership have expelled. Because KAUNTA is assuming himself as a leader. Because he's a brother to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am challenging KAUNTA that he should go to and bring DNA. Or he should come and prove it to us that it's not. They say Wikipedia have carried it. You know, whenever we speak, our mouth is a voice of God. We are gods on this earth. The media warrior that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu created, whenever we speak, it's like that. And nobody can ever stop us. And there is something I want to tell the leadership today. They should know it. If they never had that thing in their mind, I want them to go out there every day. They should begin to pray to Chukwu Okike Abiama that they survive this thunder. Because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu died in Kenya, what we are going to do to the leadership, it's only God knows. Because all of us were confused. We don't really know what happened. And I want them to keep on praying to God that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu survive it. And we have already understood what happened. Because when all these shenanigans started, they were calling Mazi Chike, they were calling Mazi Shina Sanwo-Olu, they were calling all the leadership. And our mind was not in order. I want them to pray to God. I want them to, go and give thanksgiving that Mazi Nnamdi can survive it. And they know it. So Mazi George Money, what I want to ask you now is this. Why KAUNTA is jumping like a frog? KAUNTA na Akwasri. And I will keep on saying that we're living here in KAUNTA na Akwasri. Can you tell me what do you understand in all these things that I said? Because we have a lot of things to discuss. I am looking for trouble. I'm looking for trouble. And those things that they are saying that we shouldn't talk, this is what I'm bringing out today. KAUNTA said that our leader was on mountain praying. The same KAUNTA tell Caroline Okorafor to keep on tweeting on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu page. The same KAUNTA told Caroline not to tell the leadership. The same Caroline Okorafor was expecting Mazi Shina Sanwo-Olu to come and defend him. Mazi, I want to stop you. I want you to say something, please. What do you understand on this behavior and attitude of KAUNTA? KAUNTA Kanu. Kingsley Kanu. His name is Kingsley Kanu, not Kanu. KAUNTA. His name is Kingsley Kanu. Mazi, the floor is yours, please.
Thank you very much, the General. Great Biafrans all over the world, thank you for this opportunity. First thing first, Number one thing you should understand is that KAUNTA want to override the instruction of the brother because he believed that he is called KAUNTA. Number two, KAUNTA is on his own because he does not have any position in IPOB. If my memory still serves me right, KAUNTA is dealing with illegal people in this struggle. KAUNTA is a Confucianist. KAUNTA is an opportunist. KAUNTA is a guy man who wants to be faster than his shadow. And above all, KAUNTA is audacious. What am I trying to say? KAUNTA is trying every means possible. You know, the reason why he's doing all these things, he wants the world to recognize him as a supreme leader, because you people don't understand what's going on. When we call Mazi Nnamdi Kanu supreme leader, you don't know how many people is being affected by that name. You know, I have said this over and over again. When you see so many people trying their best, you know, to be in the position of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when you see so many people trying their best to override the instruction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it can only tell you one thing. They want to be called the supreme leader. And while they are at it, they are now exposing their ignorance to the public to see. As many people may have it, you know, this fight that they have started, because they started this. KAUNTA Kanu started this. We were on our own. We were not troublemakers. We know where we know where our loyalty lies. Now KAUNTA stood up to start implementing insubordination, to start, you know, flouting the activities of the leadership, to start overriding the instruction of his own elder brother, the supreme leader, just because he believes he can, without knowing that this is a struggle. This is not a family business. This is not a kingship. And having seen that KAUNTA was the one whom the DOS asked, where is your brother? KAUNTA told them that his brother is in the mountain praying. That the brother is in the mountain praying. And someone was busy using the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's Facebook account or Twitter account tweeting, so that we will feel reluctant. Everybody will be, you know, will believe that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is okay. Having seen that people accused you of all these things, I'm calling it accused because that time they said it, no one confirmed it until now. I am still referring to the past. Having seen that people accused you of all these things, and we were in the media space defending you for the dignity and the benefit of our supreme leader's family, instead of you, KAUNTA Kanu, to go and sideline yourself, knowing that you have caused a lot of problem to this struggle, you have caused a lot of confusion to this struggle, you did not. You were still there engaging yourself in illegal activities, which is making us people to, you know, to agree with those who said that you sold your brother. Because if you are a person who is wise, or whoever that advise you correctly, you're supposed to know that you're supposed to sideline yourself prior to the time where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya. Because of your involvement, because of, you know, the rumor or the truth that is making round on social media, but because you are because you are not innocent. That is the reason why you're still all over the place, still chasing that thing that you were chasing after, that made you to conceal the information that your brother was kidnapped in Kenya for 8 days. You concealed it. Because of that power mongering, that is the reason why you could not compose yourself or comport yourself to support the leadership to make sure that your brother is released. Rather, you are flouting every instruction of your brother, which automatically proves that every allegation leveled against you is indeed the truth. And all your involvement ever since, none of it is profitable to this movement. It is all about your selfish interest. It is all about you trying to flout Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's instruction for you to be recognized as another supreme leader, which is impossible. So now, if you have seen all the activities of Kanu, both to the time he said, he collided with a Jimako to come and tell us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said we should stop attacking each other, which I came to tell you it was a lie, because he want to confuse the narrative. Just like Berima in Finland want to change the narrative. He want to confuse the narrative. IPOB family is not, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not an author of confusion. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu give us message through one channel. And that channel, we know it. When we get that message from that channel, we will recognize it. And we are going to, make that message to stand tall.
Barry Stefan is your phone. Barry Mazi, you have to call it. We have it. Only one channel that we have is Barry Stefan is your phone. Man, my brother, you say things the way it is because we are not coming here to look anybody's face. Barry Stefan is your phone. When he send any message from there, other one, they may go to hell. From Barry Stefan is your phone. He bring our son, Osakome. Mazi, continue, please.
So, when we know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is never an author of confusion, he is never confused. Everything he tells you, check it in your dictionary, you will find the meaning. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because they are taking advantage of him, because he cannot speak for himself. KAUNTA Kanu taking advantage of the relation, or we will call it spouse, being a spouse to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or whatever. He is taking advantage of that, and he is using it to program some of these people who does not work with their spirit but work with their head. He programmed them. You may know them as coordinators and all that. He programmed them because of this emotional blackmailing. Because people believe that he is a family to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Therefore, we must listen to him, or everything he brings to the table, it means it is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When last did you hear that when freedom fighter is, he gives instruction that his family member will come and make you to flout to the instruction because you believe he's a family member, he can never go wrong. This is the problem of we African people, because we are emotional in everything that we are doing. And when we become emotional in things that we are doing, we make mistakes. And these people who colonized us, they understand this emotion. They are using it against us because we are emotional instead of being rational. Where we're supposed to be rational, we are emotional. And this is the same reason why so many of our comrades now transform themselves to be autopilot. Some of them transform themselves to be KAUNTA Kanu, who knew about our leader, kidnapping, and they concealed it for 8 days. And which now they went back to blame it on leadership. But as Chukwu Okike Abiama may have it, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not die as they all planned it. Because if I want to put it the way it is, I will say as they all planned it, that God must exonerate the leadership, the innocent ones. After God exonerated the innocent ones, They come to the Radio Biafra. Simon Ekpa must go to Radio Biafra. And Kanu came to announce it because he is overriding the, the activities of the leadership. He wants to be called the supreme leader. Now I know that it is not only Asare Dokubo that is angry because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is called supreme leader, or Wazurike, or all these Nigeria politicians. It is also Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's brother that envies Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he is called a supreme leader. It is not only Simon Ekperima, because that one is not from the household. He is from out there. He has the right to do what he is doing. But when it comes to family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we don't even need to give it a second thought. It is true that we have to protect the interest of the family, but not when one family member rise up, stare up against the instruction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our supreme leader. And you want to emotionally accept it. You want to accept it because you are emotional, because you believe that Kanu is brother. You people are making a big mistake because Kanu is a Confucianist, and that brotherhood made him so audacious that he is overriding and his insubordination towards the cause or the instruction of his own brother, the supreme leader. And you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say that it is only because of indiscipline that made us to lose it in 1967 to 1960. He said because of lack of discipline. And you don't understand the word discipline, the concept of discipline. Discipline is obey the last command from the leadership, not from a regular person. It does not matter from anybody. Obey the last command. These people, they mean no good for me and you. They only mean good for their pockets and their own status. Because also any igwe wu n'isi ofu nne na amụ but oburu ofu nne na ofu chukwu na eke. Sorry, ofu nne mu but oburu ofu chikel. It is one mother that gives birth to family members, but it is not one God who gives them their destiny. Some people are born and they will take wickedness from their great-great-great-grandfather. Some people are born inside the family of Jesus Christ. Does not mean that it is only Jesus Christ, but God decided to choose him. His own brothers might be, or siblings might be illegal people. They might be, criminals, but God decided to take him. That's why they will always say, can a good thing come out of Nazareth? It is always like that. Your family members is bound to be the ones that will be bringing you setback. But when you understand it in the African context, then you will stop being emotional and start following the leadership and the instruction. If there is any complaint, hold on to it. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come, tell him that the leadership you gave to us, they didn't do this right, they didn't do that right. Because you cannot come and tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today that IPOB is divided because KAUNTA, your brother. If you are close to him, he's supposed to give you a dirty slap because you are a coward. And let me just hold on to it here. Thank you very much, great comrade.
Thank you very much, Mazi George Money. Of course, I know if I allow you to keep on, because I have a lot of questions to ask you people. I mean, for us to connect the dots, because we are here to connect the dots. I'm still repeating what I'm saying. KAUNTA is nobody, and nobody should take any order from KAUNTA. Of course, I know they have infiltrated some people, even though also the colon coordinator, even though they have planned, they send me some voice note, they say they will send me to court. I was just laughing that these people don't even know who is Biafran child. They think that I'm just nobody. I don't even know what they are thinking in their mind when this man, coordinator of colon, where I'm my zone, they say they will send me to court. They say that I think that they are KAUNTA. I will also try to find that voice note, and I will play it also today for people to know. And that man, I am still telling the leadership they should look towards Cologne. I want to blow every of your people's minds this time around. I want you people to understand this before I will go to you. Do you know the reason why these people are fighting Mazi Doziem? Not that Mazi Doziem don't know what he's doing. The reason why KAUNTA will keep on jumping and barking like a dog is because they were expecting, or they were planning, or he thought in his mind that Nnamdi is supposed to be the head of DOS. That Nnamdi, I'm saying things now, I'm challenging him if he doubt it. You know, I told you people have been speaking to KAUNTA. I talk to KAUNTA most of the time, but after all these shenanigans from him, I stopped because I don't want to dabble into issue that I don't know. KAUNTA is insubordination to this struggle. When people are calling to expel KAUNTA, I am also in support of it because KAUNTA is nobody and he can never be anybody. I'm telling you, KAUNTA is a jobless man. That is why you see them, they are jumping around. I don't want to finish playing this video. This video is out in public domain. People should go there and listen to it. And you will see how KAUNTA came out, begin to condemn the leadership and praising some idiots in America, Obuefi and co, praising them, that they are the people that, I want to tell you people, the last fundraising in America, that was yesterday, I think that Idudu, kudos to them. You people did a wonderful work, and God will keep on blessing you people. Those people that are raising that fund, we don't need anybody. They are crying because they don't see money anymore. That is why you see KAUNTA is jumping around, because no more fundraising coming to them. And there is no fundraising will come to them. Whenever we raise our money, we will keep it by ourselves. They are not going anywhere. You people will keep on crying. Mazi Idudu, my question to you, I have repeated. The reason why they are fighting Mazi Doziem, I'm challenging KAUNTA. He should come out and say that this thing I'm saying is lie. And I will prove it beyond reasonable doubt. They want Nnamdi to be the one on HDOS. They want Madam Finance to be in the position of Mazi Doziem. And I'm telling you people, if it's like Madam Finance in the position of Mazi Doziem, you see all this problem they are having, they will not have it. Because now they will be controlling everything by themselves. They will go out there and concoct story and fabricate lies and come to dish to us that Onyendu said. When did Onyendu said? When? Did they told Onyendu what Obuefi did? That Obuefi was gossiping. Obuefi want to use me to silence Mazi Doziem. Did they told Onyendu so? Did they told Onyendu that they want to use me to silence Mazi Doziem? That is the plan of Obuefi. And that idiot they call German dog. You saw that woman, how she was jumping on me, even though you were surprised. I say, because this woman, I don't know what she wants from me. After then, he told me, let's go and eat. I told him, I'm not going anywhere. Probably they tell her to come and poison people. Idudu, I want to ask you this question. Why do you think that our leader was in the hands of enemy for 8 days? KAUNTA, and I'm telling you this for you, I want you to listen very careful. Mazi Sanwo-Olu did not went to KAUNTA only once. I'm not saying went to him, communication, so that you people will get me right. He called KAUNTA first time. KAUNTA said his brother is in mountain praying. Mazi Idudu, I want to ask you, what KAUNTA have in his mind by keeping this thing by himself? Only him and Caroline Okorafo, they knows this. Even though the day they were discussing what happens to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Madam Finance was in the meeting with them. He did not mention any single word. There is no any single words that come out from this woman's mouth. When they were making meeting, how did Onyendu get there? How? Can somebody tell us? How did Onyendu get there? Because it's 100% Mazi Sanwo-Olu don't know. Mazi Doziem don't know. We have already confirmed it. We have already taken it to bank, and we confirm it. That is why I'm telling the leadership they should always make thanksgiving to Chukwu Okike Abiyama. that he brought them out of this mess, because we could have teared them into pieces, because we don't know what is happening. If it's like Mazi Nwachineke died, Mazi, my people, is going to be a very difficult task for us. And for the leadership to escape this, it will take years. So, Idudu, why do you think KAUNTA, the day they said that we should sit at home, and KAUNTA said they want to do NECO, what KAUNTA is thinking? And I want you also to know that that is what gives Simon Ekpa a safer landing. Idudu, the floor is yours, please.
Thank you very much, Mazi Okechukwu. You asked me two questions. One is, why is it that Mr. Kanu knows about first of all, the kidnapping of our leader in Kenya for good 8 days, and he kept it so himself. In fact, he instructed the person of Caroline Uche Okorafor to keep quiet, not to let the information to the DOS. And you also asked me a question concerning why is it that Kanu was trying to convince Biafran to stop the sit-at-home because of a NECO exam in Biafra land or in the contractual called Nigeria. Before I will delve into this point, Mazi, I would like to use the opportunity to thank every Biafran out there, every good IPOB out there, and of course to the IPOB in America. Yesterday, although the program was not streamed live immediately at the current time, but the fundraising, ESL fundraising in America yesterday, for those of you who did not know, it was massive. I repeat, it was massive. And if you're adapting, just scroll down on this same IPOB Rapture, you will see, because they posted it later again, but it was too late. It was not the actual time that it was going on that they streamed it, but it's there. The fundraising was massive. In fact, my spirit was uplifted. I was joyous. In fact, my heart was healed that our people in America are doing great in terms of raising funds for ESN. And don't forgetting, because some people might mistake it for another thing. At the same time, the autopiloter, I used to call them auto crashed, because they have crashed already. They were also raising they were also doing ESN fundraising for some, but at the same time, they were having 8 viewers. But anyway, that is that. I will thank IPOB once more again, because I will say that because of genuineness and a concern from the heart in terms of the restoration of Biafra, some of us, should I say, a lot of millions of us, try to be very sensitive in terms of handling issues when they popped up. If not, some of the things that we have heard, it can cause, should I say, kind of a revolution in the body of IPOB or a tsunami. Now, coming back to the question you asked me, Mazi, you know, one thing I don't like is that when someone is clever by half in terms of convincing people, that I have noticed, you know, some people that I have loved, you know, during the while, it's hard for me to start hating them immediately. It takes me time. It doesn't matter who the person is. Coming to Kanu, he have showed me his level of intelligence and, you know, in reasoning. First and foremost, you asked me a question. Why is it that our leader was kidnapped? Before he was renditioned to Nigeria, he was kidnapped. He was being tortured in Kenya. And Kanu knows about it. The DOS called him Mr. Kanu. How far? You know, it's been some days now. We've been like since yesterday, day before yesterday, we have not heard from our supreme leader. Have you heard from him? Say yes. Oh, I heard from him. We just spoke now. He's in the mountain praying. Whereas he knows that our leader is being already captured by, should I say, some zoo. Because, you know, zoo is in different fashion. We still have some zoo, you know, mentality individual in Kenya too, who connive with the zoo government to kidnap our leader and rendition him to Nigeria. Our leader is already being captured, and Kanu is trying to convince the DOS that our leader is praying in the mountain. That is why he is not reachable to the DOS. And it does not only end there. Kanu also instructed the person of Caroline Uche Okorafor that he should not let the cat at the back. In other words, not to tell the DOS, the leadership, that our leader is in danger in Kenya because IPOB can do better. Just imagine that that news was left out to IPOB. We are lions and tigers. We can do something. For our leader not to be rendition, we will host a massive protest in every Kenyan embassy across the globe. In fact, the energy will even be bigger than when our leader was already extraordinary rendition to the zoo. Trust me. If we hear that our leader is unjustly kidnapped, restricted in one room to torture, and is still in Kenya, Kenya embassy in every part of this world will hear from us. And the zoo know that. In fact, we know that we can do better. But Kanu was the one that hold those information until our leader was extraordinary rendition to Nigeria. That is to tell you everything you need to know. If you are in this struggle and till now you cannot understand body language, you cannot understand IPOB way of it.
Mazi Idudu, please, I'm sorry, please. I'm not stopping you. You said the KAUNTA. I want to shock you again. Do you know that the day they renditioned our leader to that zoo called Nigeria, do you know that according to Mazi Nwachineke on his broadcast, because everything I'm saying is in public domain, I don't say things that is hidden. You go to scroll to Radio Biafra, you listen to everything. The day they rendition our leader, they covered our leader face and handcuff him and bring him and take him back again. Do you know that all this thing was circulating on social media? The same day, Mazi Nwachineke still called KAUNTA, ask KAUNTA, where is your brother? He said that Mazi Nwachineke is fine. Mazi Nwachineke begin to ask himself, ask KAUNTA, does he mean, because Mazi Nwachineke was saying like, it's like he's getting wacko, like, does it mean that what he saw was not real? He was telling KAUNTA that Mazi Nwachineke saw him on social media, he was rampaging, and KAUNTA told him, let me go and verify. KAUNTA told Mazi Nwachineke, wait, let me go and verify. I don't know what they're planning. Mazi, continue, please. Continue, please.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, as I was saying, if you are in IPOB and you can, till now, because I'm saying this thing for some very special purposes, and you cannot understand body language of IPOB, I will tell you to leave IPOB, or you can just be silent, because everybody must not be talking or be, active at the same time in some type of way, because some of our foolishness might be, causing us some, big expenses that we are not ready for. Because IPOB body language might be saying A, you are talking about K. It doesn't work that way. Now, coming back to Kanu, I have, talked about the one of the kidnap in Kenya. Now, I have said it. Kanu told, because the leadership get information from our leader, Mazi Nwachineke, on daily basis. And on a day before the meeting that was held, that even the prostitute on drugs in America, the Nelly Onyojo, used to also say that why is it that our leader not come in the meeting? Before the meeting, according to Mazi Nwachineke, he spoke with Mazi Nwachineke, and the business he had with Mazi Nwachineke was already concluded. Now, our leader was scheduled to have meeting with the women and some other personnel. But now, knowing fully well by these women, Madam Oyibo, Madam Nelly, and the rest of the people that connived, that something is going to happen that night or that day, they begin to try to, show all those kind of crocodile concern. Like, have you heard from our leader? According to Mazi Nwachineke, he said that when Madam Oyibo asked him that question, he thought that this woman something must be wrong with him, because he just finished speaking with our leader on his own schedule with him. But he said he's fine. But these women are the co-planners. They know. So they are just waiting for the news. For them, it's a good news because they have taken money, because they are Jezebels, they are Lucifers in the struggle who pretend, to be human being, but these are hippopotamus and deadly animals in our midst, who are here to try to sabotage what we are doing. And they try every means possible to make sure that the information is not leaked. Now coming back to Kanu was called by the DOS. When did you hear from our leader last? Because we'll be trying difficulty to get to him. He said he's in the mountain praying. So every blame should be thrown to Kanu in that aspect, because you told us that your brother is in the mountain praying. So he should not be disturbed, and he want to have a quiet time with the Creator himself. So that is what all you need to know. Coming down to Uchenna Caroline Okorafor, who personated himself as a lawyer and also a secretary to our leader, Kanu also instructed her not to leak any information to the DOS, because she also knows. So now coming back to the last question you asked me, Mazi, of the NECO. When I started, I analyzed that, when I look at the person of Kanu, I was disappointed in his wisdom, or in his charisma of trying to convince people intellectually. When you want to convince IPOB, you convince us with something tangible. If the leadership told us that with some reasons we are canceling so and so things, we are going to uplift election, we are not going to sit at home, or we are going to sit at home, we understand that the reasons is not for the public, it is meant for the leadership. We can understand that. We don't need to ask why. We understand, and we have already decoded that it's not everything that they need to tell us. But Kanu, who is not even a member of DOS, who is not even a member of the body that governs this hallowed IPOB, this holy IPOB, is canceling a seat at home without even consulting the DOS. And he did not even do it, or did it wisely or intelligently. He did it so I don't want to use words on him yet, because until he pushed me to that point. He's telling us that that they are writing NECO. The children are our future. Who tell you that we don't know that the children are our future of the tomorrow leaders? They are writing NECO. Who told you that it is Nigerian NECO result that is going to make the Biafran people great, or is going to make our children great? Biafra, you that is watching, how many of you NECO result or NECO exam have helped in your life? For me, it have not helped me. Neither has it helped anybody in my family. What am I going to do with Nigerian NECO results? That Kanu is telling the great IPOB people to stop sitting at home as of then that it was announced by the leadership led by Mazi Nwachineke Mazi through the DOS that there will be a seat at home. Nothing should move, even an ant should not move. And Kanu just went and tweeted that the seat at home have been uplifted, trying to thwart, trying to sabotage the power and the structure and the leadership of the DOS, which is very, very wrong. Because some of us do not speak, does not mean that we don't have nothing to say then. Because sometimes it's not, you might be speaking the right thing at the wrong time. These are some of the things. So if Kanu is listening to me right now, I will tell you that next time, even if you want to convince us, or even you want to lie to us, try to convince us with something that a reasonable IPOB like me will hold and say, okay. If you even tell us that with some reasons that, I will not, we IPOB will understand the body language of IPOB. If you tell us that there's some reason that we will understand. Not that you come and tell us about NECO, that's the reason you want us to stop and sit at home. I will use backhand and remove two teeth from your mouth. Because that is so stupid, trying to convince intelligent IPOB with some garbage and stories at touch. It doesn't work on us. So please, next time, if you want to convince IPOB, look for something nice and look for something intelligent. We are not here. We are not bingos in the zoo. We are not bingos at all. Now, Mazi, I will just add this one before I drop, which is not one of the questions you asked me. Yeah, I saw the video, whether old or new video for Kanu, again, trying to, should I say, constitute nuisance and should I say low self-esteem and IQ to the public. He is insulting himself directly and indirectly without him knowing. I was so shocked seeing Kanu because I don't listen to everything because I don't have time to pay to every idiocy on the media. I'm not referring to him anyway, but like anything gossipy, I'm not really for that. Our leader have said it. Anything that is not coming from Radio Biafra, it is not truth. So why will you take information from places that are not on IPOB principle and IPOB controls? You go to the media and listen to people who are doing online blogging. That you are on your own. Coming to the Berry feeling, I call him the muzzle builder. A grown-up man that wake up in the morning and is doing 1, 2, 3, and begin to look at his muzzle. These people, they have a problem. And he doesn't do it in secret. He do it and post it on social media. Let me tell you something. It is not today that my freelance started doing this that he's doing. He has started a long time. He have more than even 10 accounts that he's controlling. Because sometimes some of his pictures are leaked out. I was asking myself, how do they leak out? Even it's not coming from his own page. Because before my own picture will be on the public media, it must be coming from me to somebody. That means he will open another page or a Facebook account. He will just, design his picture. He will send it there as if he has nothing to do with it. But he knows what he's doing. So people will not take it and be posting it. So that's how I'll be leaking some. So when some of the things I see him doing, I'm even baffled. Looking at the people who listen to the guy that this drama, he's a drama guy on the media, what he's doing. Because I wonder what he can offer to them. Than this is trying to be a social media guy, trying to change clothes and all that, dance and all that. Now, the KAUNTA Kanu said that he was trying to make a statement, or trying to make an argument out of nothing. What was the argument? He was trying to make the DOS look a little bit, ugly. Like our leader said that my freelance should take a slot. Good and fine. Just imagine if, for example, our leader, Mazi Nwachineke Mazi, said that Idudu of Yemuno should take a slot in broadcasting in Radio Biafra. And the DOS, for some reason, for example, and they said that no. For some reason, they said no. And if I was genuine, will I be now insulting or constituting nuisance or trying to sabotage this struggle or trying to make possible to act insubordinately to this struggle? I will not do that. Maybe I will have the grudge in my mind that, because they say make I can't broadcast now, and jealousy not going to allow me, because I can attack them in my own way, but not in a way to destroy the entire struggle. So what the case is KAUNTA Kanu is trying to say that Mazi, the person of my freelance, is being denied the asset to broadcast on Radio Biafra. In as much as even the DOS will still stand with it, that even if they denied him the asset, they did the right thing, because you know why? The DOS have not even announced it immediately after the instruction was given. Some infiltrator already in our midst have went to Simon the my freelance to tell you that, then they said that they will give you a slot, and the my freelance do not take it as a slot. He said that he went and tweet and posted that our leader said that they should hand over Radio Biafra to him. Who does that? How can a reasonable person even think and even digest that? I will say that they should handle the leadership of Radio Biafra to my freelance.
Mazi, hold on. Mazi, hold on. That's something you said. Very, very important. You said that Berima wrote that Onyendu told him to go and take over Radio Biafra. Is it what you said?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay, wait.
Before the person of
wait, Mazi, there is something I want to bring out from here. Technical director, please. I hope you're listening. Take this video away and bring back again that KAUNTA video. You will, this thing that Idudu said now, you will hear what KAUNTA replied. You people will hear. Idudu, continue. Just continue.
Yeah. So even if our leader have said that, okay, since I am being restricted by the zoo,
okay,
Idudu,
please, it's like I'm disturbing you, but we are just connecting.
No problem.
We are just connecting the dots. And Judge Money, I saw what you sent to me. I'm seeing it. We are going to go on it. Now I want every one of you to pay attention to KAUNTA. Listen what he said.
For example, that Simon Ekpa has to broadcast in Radio Biafra. He should be given a slot to broadcast in Radio Biafra. And some of them who are supposed to be in the position to carry out an instruction given to them, they went and they were gossiping. They went at the back, was saying that Simon Ekpa is taking over the leadership of IPOB. That was not information. That information is incorrect.
Now you hear what he said. You hear what he do. Continue. That is what I want. Continue.
Now, like I said when I started, I said that when I try to ponder on the knowledge, what should I say, the charisma of the person of KAUNTA Kanu, I was disappointed, because if you want to convince IPOBians, you have to be very, very intelligent. You have to come with enough wisdom to convince them. You don't come and just talk like, should I say, a garage park agboro. and you think that we absorb that. Now, Kanu said by himself that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu instructed that Ikperima Infila should be given a slot, just like Tari Nemi has a slot. He's broadcasting. The person of very brilliant IPOB, what's his name? Ikechukwu Onora. I really respect this person particularly. He is so intelligent. In fact, he's blessed with words when he's broadcasting. He has been there for years broadcasting. He has a slot many years ago. We have we still have about 2, 3, 4 others that are even the one that broadcast from America, and I forget the other person. But let me just call the long story short. People already have a slot, and you have to wait for the DOS to make an announcement. The DOS is not one person. Before they will make an announcement, they will have a meeting. The meeting might take 2 days because they will come for a meeting. We have a meeting tomorrow. So please be there. We have to deliberate on a meeting before we now pass the information of the conclusion of the meeting to the public. If Mazi Nnamdi cannot give an order today, the order will not be passed immediately. The DOS will also deliberate on it before they will not make it available to the public. And because there was an infiltrator that had the information on time, that same minute, that same hour, went to Ikperima Infila. Oh, our leader have given you a slot to be broadcasted already Biafra. Ikperima Infila did not even wait or ask how. Who's supposed to announce it? He went, bah, our leader have told me to take over Radio Biafra. And you expect the DOS to be happy with you. You expect the DOS to be happy with you when you are talking from you are trying to spread lies in a very bad way. Who give you Radio Biafra? The leadership, the Radio Biafra belongs to the people of Biafra. It is not handled to anybody. Even our leader have never said that the Radio Biafra should be handled to me or it belongs to me. The Radio Biafra is, also a body that is the DOS and the leadership are, are into the affair to make sure that it is functioning properly. How can you just wake up if my feeling that does not even a member of IPOB say that they should handle a Radio Biafra to you? What are you going to do with it if they give it to you? What are you going to do with it? So even to start with, for my feeling to come and announce forcefully that our leader said that they should hand over Radio Biafra to him, and the affair of Radio Biafra to him is a taboo number 1 to even expel him, even if he was a member of IPOB at the first place to start with. But he was never a member of IPOB.
Mazi Idudu. Mazi Idudu.
Yeah, I'm listening, Mazi.
Do you know the worst part of these things now? When Kanu come backing up that Simon Ekpa supposed to be on Radio Biafra and claiming that people were gossiping. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you are seeing something that is on the screen, which is a screen share that I want to show you before you continue. Let's play it. I don't know if it is going to come out. Let's play it before you continue, please.
Every consultable. If you believe in Kanu and allow this man to continue to control the labor team, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will never ever be released until further notice. It is you that will.
So I don't know if you heard that. I don't know if it came out from your end.
Yeah, Mazi, I heard it.
I pushed the video out. You play it through your side. I push it out, but we could not even listen it very well. You can also explain more, or you make the speaker loud.
Yeah. And Mazi, Judge Money, just say it the way he said it so that I can continue from there.
Yeah.
Okay. He said, remember that when Kanu, all this shenanigans started, Kanu claimed and came to say he's the one in control and in charge of the Lego team. So now Ekperima came to tell you, the one Kanu was defending, came to tell you that if you continue to believe that Kanu in charge of Lego team will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that you are a fool. That Kanu basically is doing his own selfish things, that he does not want to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, while on the other hand, Kanu was protecting Ekperima, speaking out for Ekperima, that he was supposed to be on Radio Biafra. while the leadership is busy gossiping. Now you will begin to ask yourself, what is this? What do you think about these things? Because if you think about it, does it mean that KAUNTA is trying to make Ekperima not to expose their activities they have together because of conflict of interest, which linger to this exposition where the Ekperima is exposing him, because now probably the initial agreement could not stand, which the initial agreement is being that Ekperima will be the frontier person, while Kanu will be on the background. So I don't know if it is who will be the leader or who will be in front that linger to their disagreement. Because if KAUNTA is defending Ekperima, and Ekperima is on the other hand telling you that Kanu is a criminal. So I don't understand. I don't know what you will say about it, please.
Let me come in here a little bit. I'm sorry, Mazi Idudu. Judge Money, what I do understand is like probably they're trying to work together, because I have told you people, I don't know, you, my comrades, that we are here together now. I don't know if KAUNTA ever called you people before. KAUNTA always come with intimidation. He will try. Wait, Mazi, close it. Don't play it. When I finish, then you begin to play, because when you are playing, it's going to be disturbing me. Something about KAUNTA is like, I don't know why, because he claimed to be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brother. KAUNTA always try to come with what they call intimidation. Like, I am brother to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I can speak to you anyhow, because we are in this family. As far as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is there, he's my brother. We are the genesis of this movement, and we have already have upper hand in this business. So there is no how. So I can speak anyhow. This is the way KAUNTA will call me. He will not. He will be. There is a time that we are arguing, shouting on telephone. One day, stop. Well, stop this thing you are talking about. You're not talking to a kid. So what I do understand is that probably maybe KAUNTA wanted to work with Simon Ekpa, but trying to give Simon Ekpa a script. You know, say Simon Ekpa himself is a criminal. Simon Ekpa will not accept it. That how can you give me a script? So you will be my command, you will be my chairman, and I will be doing everything. I believe that is where the problem is. Everybody wants to be a chairman. And you know, Simon Ekpa have found a safer landing by hijacking, like he said, that he's the one that put his seat at home. He have found himself in that position, and now thinking, how KAUNTA will begin to tell me what to do? Who are you? Who are you to tell me what to do? And the same legal team that you asked, I told KAUNTA, you see, I want you people to understand what KAUNTA is playing. KAUNTA want to paint DOS black and white. He just want to make these people that they are nobody, because he have already found a safer landing in Madam Finance that is releasing some money to him. KAUNTA want all the issue of Biafra to be coming out from his mouth to make the leadership, to make them not relevant on this struggle. That is why KAUNTA was telling us that he's the one that controlling legal team. He will come out and begin to say he's doing this, he's doing that. The same issue that KAUNTA, the UN spoke about the leadership, I mean the IPOB and our movement. KAUNTA went there and put his name, so that people will be saying that KAUNTA is the one that working. And I asked KAUNTA, all this money that you are using to do all these things, is it your money? He could not answer me. Then I asked him, then why should you put your name there? Why not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu IPOB? IPOB Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why your name? Why the money that we contributed? You want to put it and begin to take glory. Do you know that KAUNTA told me one name Kushaya, I will say it and nothing will happen. And we are here. And very, very soon I'm going to play the audio tape of coordinator here in Cologne that they will send me to court. I will play it. And I will also play another audio tape again for you people to know that These people have already created cabal. I asked KAUNTA. KAUNTA told me that, how can I be working and some people will be taking glory? I asked KAUNTA, which glory are you taking? Who are those people that are taking glory? Our own money that we contributed. Because I don't know what you are doing with Madam Finance. You are saying that Onyendu, and now if you see that video that I just finished, I did not play it finished. You will see when also KAUNTA was complaining that the former Umuakata in America couldn't allow Madam Finance to oversight their bank account of Umweri or something like that. The same problem we are having today. KAUNTA will never come out and debunk it and tell them, the money you have in account, where is the money? Can you tell us how the expenditure and income and how you are spending the money? KAUNTA will tell you, no, it's independent. Do you know that KAUNTA told me that our money is independent? That is what KAUNTA told me. Our money we are contributing. Our finance is independent. I tell KAUNTA, it's your money. Is your money going to contribute? The money that I contributed, you are telling me is our money is in. I asked him, is IPOB independent? That is how they are also thinking, that IPOB is independent because Mazi and Nnamdi cannot come from their family. That is how they think about it. You understand what I'm saying? I am telling you, yes.
Mazi, do you know what I am thinking here? I'm in this regards with Simon Ekpa and Kanu. What I am actually thinking here is that Simon Ekpa came to make history. I will explain. While Kanu came to, to take over, to replace, for replacement, to be called a supreme leader. Why did I say so? Simon Ekpa came to make that history that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, not in a trillion years will you penetrate IPOB. Then he tried all, that's why he came the way he just, engaged the way he engaged. While Kanu want to make money and want to, be on the path where everybody will. He want to test that respect that we are giving to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He wants it for himself, even if he lasts for 2 days. So that's what he wants. But Simon Ekpa came to steal, to kill, and to destroy because he's the devil. Please continue. Sorry for interruption.
And again, before you continue, dude, I don't know. Let me just drop this in 2 minutes. And again, when I spoke to KAUNTA last, you see all this memo that we are seeing today. KAUNTA knows exactly what I'm saying. I push him so hard because I was challenging him on the ground, on telephone. He's keep on. I told him, do you know why I have a problem with you? I hate when you will come to me and begin to tell me that you are in charge of our legal team. I hate it. I hate it. Don't be telling me all sorts of. He say, of course, I am the one. I say, what do you mean? Do you know that KAUNTA is controlling the legal team according to KAUNTA? Simon Ekpa was there for almost 8 months when all the shenanigans just started. Raising money in the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, raising money in the name of IPOB, raising money in the name of ESN. Not now, because now they have gone down. Everybody have understood their way. You see, yesterday they did a fundraising. There are only 8 people. We are watching them. Now they are making audio money, fake money. They're announcing money. Go to America. You see how these people were announcing 500, 300. At the half of the thing, they have already made more than 30,000 before they will end the donation yesterday. I don't know how much money these people made. I asked KAUNTA, you are in charge of legal team. Simon Ekpa was causing nuisance. Simon Ekpa was causing, problem here and there. You couldn't use even one single legal team that you are managing because you claim that you are the one in charge. You are the one in charge in London, in Kenya, in Biafra land. But you couldn't use even one person to write a petition against Simon Ekpa. You are waiting for DOS. Why you are still saying you are the one in charge of legal team after 100 years? Now they come up with.
He think he's trying to convince a little boy or somebody that doesn't have.
Yes, he's trying to confuse a little boy. Yes, of course. So after
being in charge
100
of legal team is a way of siphoning money.
Yes, you're right. After 100 years, I don't know how many years, they come with one fabricated story. Say that now DOS don't want to do their job. It's time, is the same KAUNTA will tell the one person to rise up. Say, we have been waiting for the leadership to do something about Simon Ekpa. They couldn't. Now we are doing it by themselves. And he went there, he write Kanu's family. And KAUNTA is telling us that he is the one controlling legal team. I want us to ask KAUNTA, our legal team, now they brought Bruce Fame. Ask KAUNTA, the legal team that he has been managing, Beansman and the one in Kenya, what is the update? Now they bring back Bruce Fame, a criminal Bruce Fame. See, I will say things the way it is. I don't care. You see,
one day, my brother say it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not working with Bruce Fame. He's KAUNTA Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not working with Bruce Fame.
It's because KAUNTA called me on phone. I was telling him that he must give us update. He must give the media warriors update. We argued more than 1 hour something. He told me that he would send me some copies. I came out 2 times and I say, KAUNTA, I never received any copy from you. But nevertheless, remember that you are using Beastman. Why now, Bruce Fame? Can you give us update from Beastman that you have been paying? You are telling me you are calling Beastman. The same KAUNTA told me from the beginning that Bruce Fame is nobody. The same KAUNTA you are seeing. KAUNTA, if I'm lying, you come, you tell me that I'm lying. He still tell me that Bruce Fame is nobody, that is Beastman and our lawyer in Kenya. And up to date, we never get any update from Beastman and our lawyers in Kenya. Can KAUNTA tell us the update in Kenya? Where the rendition our leader? What is our update in Kenya? He's not want to tell us. He's going to America to call Beastman for us. Or Bruce Fame. So what I'm saying in a sense is this. KAUNTA is still nobody. KAUNTA is nobody. And nobody should take order from KAUNTA. KAUNTA is nobody. Of course, you can forward it to me. I cannot see it very well. You can forward it to me. Okay. Mazi Idudu, I want
Somebody
you to...
send me a message. Somebody sent me a message. He said the clarification, for the clarification purpose, Ekperima was not denied the slot. They told him to sign the code of conduct and he said he will not do it because he had some evil intention.
Of course.
Yeah,
you know, Mazi, you did why? Just 1 minute. Some people don't even understand that I signed a slot. I signed a code of conduct. I can never work on Biafran television without signing a code of conduct. I signed a code of conduct for me to work on Biafran television. This is what people don't even understand. Idudu, I want you to continue, please.
Yeah, I know the person that wrote that message wrote very well, but I know the angle the person is coming from. Okay, but you know, even like as I was saying, I was trying to clarify this acclamation. Should I say this? You're trying to make a case out of nothing. The Berima, the Finland, and the KAUNTA Kanu. I'm trying to debunk them with different strategies that with so and so this cannot happen. With so and so this cannot happen. Okay, let us keep. He was never denied a slot. He was never denied. But for him to even come to announce it before DOS will announce it, it's even a right to deny him. I don't even need to go to the fact that he was never denied. Why will you even announce something because you heard it from outside? You have not waited for the DOS to say it officially and also make a memo about it. You went and you wrote on Twitter, on Facebook, that Mazi Nwachineke Mazi said that they should hand over Radio Biafra to you. You did not even say that they should give you a slot.
Mazi Idudu, you are shouting. Why won't him write it when KAUNTA have already projected him? Why?
Same thing I'm saying.
That was a pre-planned you know, it was pre-planned, premeditated, because you cannot tell me he heard it and he got to know it. No, what do I mean? Like, they planned it that he need to, that they will announce it. It depends on who announced it or who came with the information. Now, after planning it, he now saw that it's taking too long. You know, that's why he came to announce it. The most important thing is that we need to actually make investigation to know if this thing really came from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, actually, because that was the only thing I haven't tried to, you know, concentrate and find out if that information came from him.
Yeah, Judge Money. And to even add to this same issue, because this issue have different angles, to even justify, if at all the DOS denied him, if at all. You understand me? You know, because you know, this is my feeling, and you know, their plans are like baby's plan. You know, they're trying to implement it, or should I say impose it on IPOB, which they fail before even before arrival. You understand me? So what am I trying to say? If at all you are being given a slot, you have to wait before they will announce it. Normally, the way IPOB is being run. Okay? And even at all, the DOS, let us say, even at all, the DOS feel like they are envy, just like Berryman will always acclaim to. And they refuse you the offer. That does not give you any impetus to begin to constitute nuisance in IPOB, to start sabotaging this struggle like Berryman Finland is doing. That does not give you any type of, should I say, a justification to cause insubordination in the structure of IPOB. If you were genuine, even if they deny you something, you pipe low and let the sleeping dog lay. But he never, because he is always toxic to power. He wants to be relevant. He wants to be everywhere. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was interviewed by this Kenyan journalist. He wants to be interviewed. Everywhere Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go, he wants to do the same thing. Every Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did, he wants to do the same thing. Oh, do you know that I was also giving birth to the way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was giving birth to? Do you know how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was giving birth to? Even if you know who told you, then tell us who told you. When did you become a historian to the extent that you know how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was giving birth to? Because he said it. This is a church when with muscle like a feet. And he's talking out of sense. And I become so sick with people who even see this, you know, this lunatic as something useful. I'm sick to my stomach. I have to tell you the gospel truth. Not even with it. People who even listen to, like, I don't know. Are we here to entertain ourselves? Just looking to one entertainer lunatic. You know, time Emma is dancing.
We actually need to bring that video. We need to
all right,
my
people. All right, my
where
people. Let us also connect this dot. We have to begin to ask Madam Finance. After the adoption of our leader, they came up on a meeting to find out what happens to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why the Madam Finance was there for all those hours they seated without mentioning any, he did not speak any word. Why? We want to ask Madam Finance, all this Obuefi, the secretary to our leader, and the secretary to our leader mother, and those liaison groups who brought them together. And why are they still working with them after the leadership have expelled them? Why are they still working with them? They should tell us. And now, for me to connect the dots again before we go there, let me play a voice note that the coordinator of Cologne sent to me. I want you people to pay attention. This thing did not start today. They say they want to send me to court. Now listen. You will see how KAUNTA is gossiping, because they are gossiping about me. I never spoke with this coordinator about KAUNTA before. I never discussed anything about KAUNTA with him before. But I don't know how he came up with this. Now listen to what he said. This thing is about 3 months, 4 months ago, but we keep it because of for reference purpose. Now listen.
Obi, good morning. Thank you, man. Obi, achọrọ m ịdrọpụ gị meseji ya n'ụtụtụ a. kodoga anya na mataram na jamlia and the moment matari na jamlia. Ashare nile garaga shara Henry Biafra child. Osendu womo diona baram banilo baram guo all nonsense and they sort they learn. This is Jamli. Mapacharanya, both of you got home na court, but I will give you people this last chance. Ashini lega gashiri Henry. I know that Jamli.
Yes.
Imagonyemba Marmonyebu. Henry Amarabonyobo. Any more of this nonsense? No, any more of this nonsense? Gina Henry will see me in the court. We will see ourselves in the court. We're in Jamli. And I'm trying to drop or Henry Ozidnas.
Now you see.
Okay. Any more of this nonsense, two of you, na yabugarionunu. You will see me in court. Thank you.
Thank you. Idu, let me explain this thing a little bit to you. This was a coordinator. He is my coordinator here. We have some issue because I'm not dancing to the tone of Madam Finance, and he knows about it. I'm not dancing to the tone of KAUNTA, and he knows that. I never discussed anything with him about. I never discussed anything about Kanu with him before. No, but there's some issue that came up. And he's trying to tell me some certain things. I'm trying to tell him it's not that way. There is a man that is our former regional coordinator. This is the man that he was saying that he would send both of us to court. You know, he was saying all these things by then. I was looking at him because actually he don't know who is Biafran child. He just always he see me in the meeting. We are discussing this man that you are seeing as a coordinator. We are the one that voted him in. But do you know that this man don't see me as a principal officer? But he have forgotten that Mazi Nwachineke is the one that appointed me. Mazi Nwachineke is the one. Mazi Nwachineke knows me more. Mazi Nwachineke don't know who he is. But Mazi Nwachineke knows me. I never spoke to Mazi Nwachineke before, but he have mentioned my name more than 6 times. Mazi Nwachineke don't know this guy. But this guy will come up and begin to yap. So he said that I'm talking nonsense, that I think that he is KAUNTA, that I will abuse or I will say some certain things to him and I will go scot-free, that he's not KAUNTA, that if such a thing repeat again, that me and former regional coordinator will see him in court. And believe you me, I pleaded to this man that I'm still waiting for your document, that I want to go to court. You know, some of our people is that they don't even understand. Now let me play another, because KAUNTA and Madam Finance, I'm calling on the leadership that even though this coordinator, he make a comment, and if he say that I'm lying, I will prove it beyond reasonable doubt that this man is going out there twisting the minds of our people, telling them that they shouldn't follow the leadership, which is DOS, that they should follow Adan Nayanya. If this guy, this coordinator, his name is Abraham, I will call his name. We are living here in Germany now. You know that he told me that if this thing repeat again, and I've been challenging him all this while because I know that he's just yapping on our course. This man said recently that he don't believe in the DOS, that he don't know what DOS is doing, which is a coordinator in Cologne. My coordinator said that he don't believe in IPO, in the leadership, that he believes in Adan Nayanya. Now, I want you people to listen to this. They have already infiltrated another zone. Listen to me. Somebody saw my video yesterday. And he told me that what I said was accurate about KAUNTA. And KAUNTA have called him. He began to brainwash him that they have already taken some position or they have already infiltrated some people. Now I want us to listen to the voice of this man. I said that I will not call his name. He said no. tell them my name, that I should call his name, so that people will know that we are not those people that will say something and begin to hide. Now listen to the voice of my brother.
Almost good information of the Chakamku about.
Okay.
And inside all those people who gang up now against me now.
Wait. Just wait.
My name is Chukwuemeka Okoye.
Now I want you people to pay attention here. I want you people to pay attention and see where KAUNTAs have gotten to. And I'm doing all these things so that the leadership will take note and make sure they call these people and ask them a question. And I'm saying this, when Mazi Nnamdi cannot come out from prison, you see all these people, they are above 60 years. We don't need them in this struggle. They can only be aside and begin to clap. If it doesn't work, myself, I can also shorten myself and go and sleep. I have a lot of things to do. I have my family to take care of. Since the adoption of our leader up to date, my family, they have gone out. But I'm staying here broadcasting. For over 1 year, I don't play with my kids again. I don't take my kids away outing because of Biafran Restoration Project. If our leader come out, everybody that is above 60 years, all these old fools, we will push them aside. We need young people with a young blood that will fight for this struggle. Listen to this, what this our brother said. In Nuremberg, KAUNTA have gotten to Nuremberg also.
From IPOB Nuremberg, Germany, IPOB Nuremberg unit, Germany. Our connector name is Mazi
Wodo.
And we have a problem here for a long time between Ipob and Madi and IPOB. And there is one thing KAUNTA did here in Nuremberg, which I tried to encounter, and they attacked me. Connector attacked me. Our coordinator said that we have to change to oath with water and salt, that everybody must take new oath. In our executive meeting, I'm a secretary then. Then I stand up, nobody speak. Then I stand up and ask him, where this law is coming from. We have one already from our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the written how to take the oath. Why salt and water again? Who bring this idea? The connector rise up and begin to attack me, begin to shout. I'm spoiling Nuremberg unit. I want to scatter Nuremberg. That's my plan, this and this. One old man stand up. If you want, I can mention the name. Stand up, call Ayaka, guy name, with name of the guy, Ayaka. Stand up and ask him, why not give him the answer what he asked for? He's a secretary, want to jot things down. Why are you attacking him? Where's him not KAUNTA suggest the idea? The idea was the national coordinator. The mass currents we made approve. That's why we were here.
Hey.
KAUNTA, what is his position in IPOB? Who is him to give order in IPOB struggle? He's just a floor member. He have no right to give order. That's where we end. And this problem still continue. And he went back and told the KAUNTA, we have a lot of problem. But this is a little bit.
Thank you. I hope you people heard what KAUNTA is doing. KAUNTA is going every of our zone, infiltrating our people, trying to give our people order that he's a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu family, that is a next to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that if you don't find a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he's the one that going to take order, or Adan Nayanya supposed to be the HDOS, KAUNTA is gossiping everywhere. When any place you see KAUNTA is a gossiper. And I have said it down with that number. KAUNTA is nobody, and nobody should listen to him. Now they are beginning to. This national coordinator they call Collins. They are lying against Collins, and I know that my brother Collins have listened what happened in Nuremberg. He is the one in charge of Nuremberg. and here also in Cologne. I have told them what the Cologne coordinator did recently. It's not more than 5 days or 1 week now. He's telling people that they shouldn't believe on DOS, that Nenayanya is the one that is working. If he said that I'm lying, and they will call the meeting very soon now, I will be there and I will prove it beyond reasonable doubt. I told him that he don't know who is Biafran child. A person that we nominated to be our coordinator. He will come to me, he'll be talking all sort of rubbish. I begin to challenge him, and I'm waiting for them to call me on court. Mazi, Judge Money, what do you have to say in all these messages taking me to court? Did I think that I'm KAUNTA, that you will just speak ill of him and go scot-free? Next time that I will say that, they will sue me to court. And again, what KAUNTA is doing in Nuremberg, infiltrating our people, going there to give them order, telling them to retake the oath. Does it mean that the oath that Mazi Nwachineke gave to us is not working again? I want to ask, because the last time that I saw Methuselah them, because Methuselah posted it on his platform, when they retake the oath, that is the same oath that they took from the beginning. That is the same oath they retake again. Now KAUNTA is going to Nuremberg to carry salt and water and be given to our people. They will drink salt and water now. Some people will die, and they will say maybe somebody have ulcer, somebody have a problem in his system. They will go and drink salt and water and die. They will say somebody killed them. Mazi, Judge Money, please, what do you have to say before we go on the next?
You know, thank you very much for this another opportunity to speak on this important issue. You know, when you are actually, when I'm hearing these, it makes, you know, it boggles the mind. You know, it boils down to me saying that Kanu is an infectious liar. He's a deceitful human being, and he's a very, very wicked person, a dangerous person. I am going to, even though the one of the oath is the last one, I am going to start from there. For Kanu to come out there to say to people to retake the oath or to change the oath which they have taken under the supervision of Mazi Nwachineke, or the oath that was implemented by Mazi Nwachineke, for him to change it. If you remember that Ekperima came to change the narrative of yesterday, Kanu now came to now destroy the legacy of his brother. For people to take oath for the sake of Kanu, that simply means that Kanu knows exactly what he is doing, and every allegation leveled against him is absolutely the truth. Because Mazi Nwachineke implemented this oath, which I know that many people was involved in this oath implementation. Now Kanu came to now tell you to retake the oath, to retake an oath under his watch. That shows that he is trying
Mazi, when you are saying retaking the oath, you are making a mistake, Mazi. It's not retaking the oath. He's bringing a new oath, water, salt and water. The oath we took was written in a paper. It's not taken with anything. But KAUNTA now is bringing a new oath, water and salt. Do we know what they put inside water and salt? The one we took was on the paper. We read it out, we correspond. Now KAUNTA is bringing a new oath. I told you people that KAUNTA is nobody, and nobody should listen to him. KAUNTA is nobody, and nobody should listen to him. Continue, Mazi.
Mazi, you know, we cannot just say that Kanu is a gossiper. This is bigger than gossips. This is serious. For somebody to change the oath is not something we play with in our ordinary. In our tradition, oath is not something we play with. For somebody to implement a new oath, it means that that person indeed is against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is number one. And number two is KAUNTA Kanu. What he is doing, I will say that he has a nuisance value. He has a nuisance value, number two. Because if you check what he is doing, he is actually doing something that even a child will be able to understand what he is doing. And if you think about it, why would he not convince some coordinators? If a Perima, just because of for the sake of interviewing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he convinced people. Why would the one whom you say that is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brother, why would he not convince some illiterates, some fools, foolish people who does not know anything? Class school. Now, you will ask yourself, why is KAUNTA Kanu doing this? Because he wants to replace his brother. That is exactly what he is trying to do. For him to bring a new oath to people.
Mazi, know that he's trying to do. He have told Darlington. Well, Darlington is my brother. They came to me. They told me that they have bought over Darlington. That is their own problem. When you say something good, we will talk about you. Darlington said that any place they call him, he will go. KAUNTA told him that after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is him, that he think that we are doing family business. Darlington said it. Very, very soon I will bring Darlington. That is when he will shock all of them. I will bring Darlington very soon. Very, very soon, those issues that we have to settle it, because I have some problem with Darlington. And even a Darlington person will be say, he won't make you call him. And he know that he's supposed to call me. But I know it does not matter. I'm a person that my hand is always open. I will also call Darlington to bring him, to ask him, because he said it. KAUNTA say after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na him. Mazi, continue. Sorry, I'm sorry, please.
So,
So
now, in that regard, it means that what you are saying, even Darlington said, is exactly what he is implementing. He wants to take over the leadership. That is the reason why he concealed the information about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being captured. He concealed it, hoping that he will come and start giving orders, knowing that he has made the finance minister his puppet with emotional blackmails. Now, you will understand that that guy that is talking about you saying he's going to court, he is just a new recruited Boko Haram. He's a Irat. That's what we call such people. New recruited Boko Haram, that are emotionally foolish. He does not know where his loyalty lies. What is he going to say in court? What exactly is he going to say in court if he eventually take you to court? He is going to say we are in a freedom fighting, and our leader's brother came and changed every implementation of his brother because he is the brother, and now we are doing it a family business. And now he did not see the structure to obey and listen to the structure that the leader implemented. Now he is listening to the leader's brother. That is the reason why this guy stood up to correct him, and he now brought him to this court of law. Is that not a joke? He's a stupid man. Tell him I say so.
Another mind blower. Kara Gold said that KAUNTA is working with Ojos or Carlo, that we should take it to bank. Okay, we are going to take. Second one, KAUNTA is not a brother to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Dr. Donald said that we should take it to bank. Another one, Kara Gold said that is working with Ojos or Carlo, that we should take it to bank. We are going to take it to bank. The one of Dr. Donald, we have already confirmed it. Is 100%. Wikipedia have carried it. Continue, Mazi, please.
So, for us to, for these things, for that guy to say he's going to take you to court, people believe that court of law is a place where you go and play jokes. Because number one, for him to be aligning himself with KAUNTA Kanu, it means that he does not know the law. he does not know the law. Because if he knows the law, you know that you take a written law. You don't take a sentimental law into account. You take a written law. Now, there is a law that says DOS is the highest office of this movement, and we must listen to them and take orders from them. Then one person just somehow from nowhere, after he concealed the kidnap of his brother, and tell you that he is now second in command, and you bought it and you are following it, and you are actually making a statement saying that you are not KAUNTA Kanu, which Nwachineke will now come and talk about. He will leave you. I can assure you, the person who is saying this is a ranting dog. I am saying it. It is me that Judge Money said it. He is a ranting dog. Tell him, call him on phone, tell him to take you to court, because he does not know his left from his right. We are in a struggle. We are not into autonomous Igwe, or we are not into Ikuchakwa Kankwo. We are not into that. We are in a struggle. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of this movement. He is not our traditional ruler. He is not our governor. He is not our president. He is the leader of this movement called IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, led by IPOB. In a struggle, we don't know who is a family member. We don't know who is a brother. We know what, we keep our eyes on the ball. We follow instruction. It is like now, people who are at war in Ukraine, somebody will come to the commander and say that Putin say you should stand down. Well, Putin never said it himself. If that person that is listening to that and are carrying it out, that person is a fool. So if that person does not have right to tell you that he is going to take you to court, to the extent that KAUNTA Kanu is now changing the oath that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu give to people, to show you that he's telling you automatically that the mantle of leadership falls on him as the immediate brother, because he is now thinking that this is traditional rulership. So my brother, to be honest with you, whoever that is talking about taking you to court, he has nothing to offer. That person is an empty vessel making a whole lot of noise. Let him go to court, then his ignorance will be reminded him. We will remind him about his ignorance in court. This is a struggle. Anybody who blocks the road must be pushed down, crushed. So if you feel that you are being insulted, what is he going to present in court? That you insulted him, or you say that he did something he did not do? This is a social media. Everything we say is on social media. So if you say something, I will give you a response. If you say something, anything that concerns this struggle, concern every member of this struggle. So if you say that KAUNTA Kanu is now somebody we should follow, and we disregard the leadership that the leader told us to follow, anybody that is in this struggle has the right to come and answer you. And in whichever way they answer you, you take it to it is up to them, because now you are bringing confusion into the struggle. And now you will go to court to say that you are bringing confusion into the court, into the struggle. That is why one of the members of the struggle, a comrade, stand to tell you, you are bringing confusion into the struggle. You decided to intimidate him because you believe that you know where the court is. I am going to leave it here because I don't want to talk much on that. It is laughable.
Thank you.
Whatever that person is saying is laughable.
Thank you. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you. Mazi, I also, this message that he sent to me, of course, I know that the man is just yapping. The illiteracy in that man cannot even, I don't know why he was doing this. The problem is like, some of people don't even know who I be or who I am. Like I said before, this coordinator that we are talking about, we are the people that nominated that man. We raised hand up for him to become a coordinator. But he have forgotten that Mazi Nwachineke mentioned my name more than 6 times. That people should... Mazi Nwachineke mentioned my name to the extent that he said, the Biafran child, Nwachineke, Onyoma. Mazi Nwachineke call me Onyoma. He should go back there and listen to this broadcast. And I was having some problem with that coordinator the day that Onyendu began to mention his name. That is a guy that I so much love so much. That is the guy that was with me that day. That's something that happened. All of them were, saying all manners of things to me. At the same time, I was telling them, do you know what I'm doing on social media? That none of you can do it. The same coordinator was challenging me, telling me that what am I doing? That if he called the name of those that are working, that I'm not going to speak. I told him, do you really know what you are talking about? Do you really know what is social media? The same day that I told them that we should start tweeting, all of them were looking at me like idiots. After all those things happened, they were having a problem with me. God so good. Within only 1 week, Mazi Nwachineke began to mention name. The first name that Mazi Nwachineke mentioned, and he published the pictures. I was among them. I came to meeting the second time. All of them were looking at me. I told them, I said here to our people, let us begin to tweet. I don't even know that our leader have the same thing in his mind. I'm not saying that our leader was not tweeting. Everybody was tweeting. But I'm trying to tell people in our meeting that now we have a numbers of people. Let us begin to tweet. It's very good. The same week, our leader said the same thing on social media. I came to meeting. I was looking at them. They were looking at me. And Idudu, I want you to say something about this thing before we connect another dot, because there's something that I saw that I cannot just take it. We have to debunk it, because this is not the way it is. Some of our people have misled or mislead on this issue, why all this thing was happening years ago. I told people when I was debunking Simon Eber, through what one of our brothers did, Igbo unity. Some people are telling me that I'm a gossiper. Why Simon Eber will go and bring a picture of 3 years, 1 year, and bring it to people now, begin to tell them that this thing is happening now. Idudu, please, I want you to take over the floor. I want to tell our people something like those people that say they want to send me to court. And the oath that KAUNTA, the new oath, salt and water. I don't know where I had them with salt. Mazi, please, I want you to continue, please. Please.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Mazi, if you ask me, with due respect, I would like us to move forward into some other important issues, or should I say, information that we need to give to our people, home and abroad, globally, in the course of Biafra restoration. And let me just throw a very cheap one into these two information that you have given to us to talk on in terms of the court issue and Kanu trying to change, the oath taking. The issue of the court, as far as I'm concerned, it holds no water. And I will ask you, Mazi Okechukwu, you are here in Germany, you know how things goes, you know how the country is being run. I will ask you a question. You don't even need to give me an answer. Are you afraid of going to court here in Germany? That's a question. I don't know who the moron that want to take it to court, for what reasons and purposes. You want to take, let's go to court and let us defend and see if he want to defend an IPOB media person. How he's going to do, I don't even know. So I don't know. So coming back to Kanu, I will not stress much words, but I will say this one to IPOB globally, that we need to prove to ourselves, not even to me or anybody, prove to yourself that you are a member of IPOB and you know where you are and who you are following. If you are a really student of Radio Biafra and you listen and you obey and you say you love Mazi Nwachineke Mazi, all of a sudden you begin to listen to people who have restricted information for getting to the to DOS when our leader was kidnapped in Kenya. You are now, you are now errand boy for Kanu. Okay, you are not member of people who are trying to run a family business. All of a sudden, you are now a member of Iberima in Finland, and you once call yourself an IPOB. You once call yourself, oh, you are a student of Radio Biafra or Radio Biafra. You watch it. You ask yourself a question again: are you doing the right thing? Because for me, the issue of taking oath with salt and water, he is not only trying to take over from our leader. He wants to spoil the structure totally. He wants to discourage everybody. He wants to weaken our spirit, because probably he has been paid to stop the restoration or the Biafra agitation, and he will be given a prize. It is not just all about him trying to become the leader. Who go full and say, by the way, and he's not even smart enough. If at all the plan he was planning with Iberima Finland, so that Iberima Finland will be a media personnel, he will not be the underground remote. If Iberima in Finland get hold of that opportunity, and that he is now the face of the media, he will just use one pen or biro to just stretch Kanu out, just in case Kanu you don't know. You be my friend, I don't know. Criminal. They say Konima die, Konima and I go bury him. Somewhere but get to a level that is not very big, for example. And all in the if you are working with Kanu, and Kanu is working with somewhere. Somebody will in fact, he will rough handle you, and he will do away with you. He don't even think about that. Even he's working with, you want to work with someone, but sometimes I don't want to respond to things that are so when I look at them, they are not sensible enough. So let us move to the other issues that are important.
Thank you very much.
That's we have stopped in these two issues, court and counter with salt and water. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you very much. There is one video that I want to bring out to our people to see. This video is not a new video, but there is some dots that I want us to connect here, because I know that a lot of people love what we are doing. A lot of our people always are waiting for action. That is the reason why some people think, or they thought, that Iberima in Finland is doing a very good work. Since that time that Iberima have been telling you people, let's go to action, let us do this. Have Iberima implemented anything? Have Iberima carried anything at all? Or have he done anything since he have been shouting, let us go do, let us do that, let us go this, let us go head to head with the zoo, let us do that, let us begin to bump? Have Iberima bumped any person? Have Iberima, since they implemented this, their government in exile, who are they? Within only what they announced for 1 week, they have already started problem. This one said that he's the one that are going to be the head. Iberima come to announce it, say no, they are the people that are going to do it. But now, I don't want to go too much on that issue, because it did not concern me, but anything that I'm bringing to our people is something that concerns us, that we have to debunk so that people will begin to see it, that is a lie. Now, let us see this video.
I think it's enough.
No, listen. No, listen. I know this video. Let's move on. Mazi,
Okay.
let's move on. I know when this video was done. I know when this
Okay.
video was done. But I'm
there is
hearing
something.
today.
Yes, we have to also talk about it because I want to take it out. Mazi, of course, I know a lot of people knows about this video, but something I want to bring out in this video. When you see this video, you will see that people that are pushing this video, they are autopilot. They are the people that are pushing this video now. Of course, some people will think, I want our people to understand something. In this Biafran restoration project, we know what we want. What we want is Biafra. We are not participating in election. But something that I want to bring out in this video so that our people will understand the reason why that I bring this video out for our people to see. Even though Simon Ekperima, that is pushing his own people to begin to spread out this video, Simon Ekperima don't even know who are the Lion Squad. These people, they are the Lion Squad. This video happens, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm starting to be corrected. This video happened, I think, that two years or 3 years ago.
I think 2019.
2019, thank you. And this thing was done by Lion Squad. And by that time, Peter Obi is not even a governor. He had finished his tenure. Peter Obi was nowhere to be found. Peter Obi is not in the picture. I mean, today that we are seeing Peter Obi that can, trying to...
Mazi, I did not quote you. I think that was when Peter Obi was trying to be a vice to Atiku. Sorry for cutting you.
Okay. So, but what we are saying is this. They are bringing this picture. They are bringing... yes, that this in Mazi... when what I'm trying to say is this, is that when they make this video, which is the Lion Squad, nobody mentioned
nothing concerning Peter Obi and this video.
That is what I'm trying to tell you. There is nothing concerning Peter Obi. This is an order that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave to the Lion Squad, that they should come out on the street and protest to show the zoo called Nigeria that we are still intact. Okay, that we are still intact, that nothing, the mess of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are still there. Do you know that Simon Ekpa don't even know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have already bound also this Lion Squad? There is nothing like Lion Squad today again. There is nothing like Lion Squad. The Lion Squad, they have already pushed some of them to ESN. Some of them are volunteers. But Simon Ekpa with their group, they are bringing this issue now, adding Peter Obi. And I want our people to understand, because these people are causing problem for us. When Peter Obi will lose election now, they will be saying that it's because of IPOB. Now you understand what I'm saying. We don't care about the election of Nigeria. We don't care if Peter Obi want to become their overall general. We don't care. As far as Obi is one Nigeria, you should follow them. Anybody that win election, that is their own problem. But for them to begin now to bring our volunteers, Lion Squad, and begin to add, some voice inside it saying Peter Obi, we want to tell them that this is not IPOB. This is a people that is something that they manipulated, putting voice on the ground, calling Peter Obi, that tomorrow now some people will be saying, now they are giving chance for your brother to become a president. Now you are tackling him. We are not participating in election, and nothing concerns us with election. So I want to tell our people that this video is an old video, that nothing concerns Obi on this video. When Lion Squad we are marching, they are not calling any Peter Obi. They are just saying no election, no election, no election, no election. And that was Anambra State. In Anambra, that was during Anambra State. not about P2B. Mazi Idudu, I want you to talk about this election because it's very, very important that we educate our people, that they should stop saying no election, because we ourselves, we know already that we are not participating in election. We already know.
Mazi, thank you very much. Mazi, thank you very much. First of all, I want to say that I for this issue, I'm taking it very personal. It has always been personal, even in my heart. Our leader used to tell us one slogan that you cannot be doing the same thing every time and be expecting different results. Mazi Nwachineke has made some statements severally in the previous months that when you try a strategy and you watch the body language, sometimes you end it and come back, re-strategize, on ways forward. Why did Mazi Nwachineke make this statement? For example, like sit at home. When you see that some people are trying to use it at home to begin to constitute criminality, autopilots are trying to hijack it, sponsor people to go and burn people's car, rape people, kidnap people. You end it and look for a way to lead the people to promised land. Coming back again, Nigeria, the zoo, the contractor is about to have election again. Me personally, that I'm speaking, I am an Isoko man. I am a Biafran. And even if you permit me, if you call me an Igbo man, I will not reject it. I will not reject it because Igbos are my brothers and Igbos are my sisters. And together we are Biafrans. So I can also claim identity of being an Igbo man, in as much as I am an Isoko man, but an Isoko speaking Biafran. Now, if, like I always used to say, if you say you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you say you want the restoration of Biafra, that means you must listen to principle of command and control, obedient to the structure, to the command of the DOS, not to some people who are doing online blogging. Any activity, any direction, any program, any command, anything that have to do with this struggle that the DOS have not instructed us that this is the new dimension. And you heard it from one in Finland, you hear it from one autopiloter, you heard it from one probably Kanu, forgetting that our leader told us that we must listen to the DOS. And you join them. You are enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, number one. You are enemy of Biafra, the restoration of Biafra. You are enemy to it. And that is a very big offense that implicates physical and spiritual punishment, in case if you don't know. Let me tell you something. I will use this opportunity to also tell my Igbo-speaking Biafrans, stop using the word that we Fulani Jaja will give Peter Obi the position, and with Peter Obi, will they allow him? Are the Fulani people, are they God? Are they God? They are nobody. And I'm not supporting Peter Obi. I'm an Isoko man. I am not into Nigeria politics. I am a Biafran. I am an IPOB. But since they are gallivanting in our land, we have our right to also give our opinion. Peter Obi, they denied him asset in, it was never APC. They denied him asset in PDP because they know that giving an Igbo man the opportunity is giving me a slot on PDP or in APC. But they know in their heart, in the deepest part of their heart, that they will never give it to an Igbo man for some reason best known to them. So whatever that is going on with Peter Obi, as we are speaking, it is Peter Obi's doing with how he thinks he can galvanize through in his own political way in the Zuko Nigeria. So even what is going right now, it is nobody that gave it to him. It is his own, should I say, way of pushing through. No judge would consider him even in a 0 minute before. So, but that is that. Don't bring Peter Obi to what we are doing, in as much as we have nothing to do with Peter Obi. That is the point I am trying to make. Before some people from those states, some people that consider themselves one Nigeria in Delta State, that consider themselves one Nigeria in River State, that consider themselves one Nigeria in Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Yinagwa, Ondo, Ogun, Oshun, Benue, Makurdi, who are, championing, clapping for Peter Obi, will say, oh, Igbo people, these are that we have come to support the people. You are the one sabotaging. So they will look a way to blame me. Everything on IPOB. And we don't want that. Even me, I don't want that. If Peter Obi lose, good for him. If he win, good for him. But let it be that whatever they are doing, it have nothing to stain or to attach or to stigmatize on IPOB, because the Nigeria Zoom media, they will look for a proper place to, galvanize through with their propaganda, their lies from the pit of hell. So IPOB are not ready to be a scapegoat to any future plan that we have already foreseen, that they are going to, they have packaged it just for them to perfume it out so that people will send it. We are more smarter than that. We are not more smarter than that. As a matter of fact, the leadership have not started anything, have not given any comment concerning the elections. And the elections are not even our primary responsibility as we are speaking. Our primary responsibility is to make sure that the ESN are well equipped. At least feeding and giving them their gadgets should not be a problem. And also pushing very hard, pressuring the international community to obey their laws. Extraordinary rendition is a break of law in the international bodies. You made the law, respect your laws as the international community that you say you are. These are some of the things that we are doing as IPOB right now. And to make sure that there is no bushmeat in the Biafra land, in our forests, there is no danger. We're trying to rape, kidnap our girls. That is our primary responsibility right now, not about some people who you are not even, in fact, some of them are not even members of IPOB. They are trying to give orders. They are trying to, trying to make statements. And Peter Obi is on that one, election, da. What does election of Nigeria have to do with IPOB? I want to cut it short, my brother. And with the next 1 minute, our leader told us something. You cannot be doing something every time, the same thing every time, and be expecting different results. When you keep on doing same thing and you see that is ending up in same result, you pause. You come back and re-strategize. So after all, when our leader was here, for some reason, best known to him, which of course I don't even, people will say, what was this that he was signed and see? You're a fool. You want to ask your leader. If our leader want to give you any information, he will give it freely. Don't push him, don't press him, don't pressure him to give you any information you don't want to give you, unless if you don't believe in it, then you go and join Nwazurike. So what am I trying to say? Cutting it all short, our leader uplifted the 2019 election. The one that happened in Anambra State, of course, Nigeria government, with the help of Hanez Indi Beribe and the should I say, Eastern governors, they went and imported some, terrorists, jihadists, and mercenaries to come to Anambra State, all in the name, because IPOB said that there will be no election in Anambra State. They went and bribed Asai Dokubo and some of the Tompolo and all those pigs at the creeks to come and be killing people, to come with the intention of killing people, kill Biafrans in Anambra State in mass. And they will not target on ESN that these are the people that try to confront or disrupt the election during this Soludo that doesn't know himself, this idiot. That when I will see him, I will use dirty slap on the left side and throw two of his teeth out because he's a fool. After he went into office, he began to see IPOB as people. He forget about Fulani herdsmen that are in the bush. IPOB are now his primary enemies. You see? So what I'm trying to say, even during the election, during this Abga election or Anambra election that took place that Soludo won. That is the Nigerian government. They bring all their machinery, their guns, their gunboats, everything, armored car. What are they coming to do? Are they coming to kill now cows and goats? No, they want to kill Anambra people in mass, and they will target that it was ESN people that came to kill and confront them. That it was a gun battle, and they, by God's grace, and they are men, well intelligent. You can see this is the dead body, the body packs. That is what they planned. But intelligent IPOB led presently by Mazi Idudu, because Mazi Nwachineke cannot have anointed him, that if he's not there, he should take lead. He said that he canceled the election, he canceled the seat at home. He canceled the seat at home. So you wait until he will say there will be a sit at home or not. Then you will not tell us if you are with autopilot or you are enemy of Biafra. Mazi, I will leave it there. This word that I have said, I hope a sensible person have already consumed them, or should I absorb them? But if you cannot comprehend them, or should I say, understand them, then I don't know. Maybe you should not be talking about Biafra. Just be a neutral person and stop constituting nuisance and foolishness. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazi Idudu. Thank you for this wonderful speech and also advice to our people. And I want to add something before I go to Judge Money. What I want to add in a sense of what Idudu said, Idudu trying to tell our people, those of us, or I don't know if they are real media warrior, because I don't know what they are doing, that Idudu is saying that it's not good for you to come out there, begin to project something that the leadership never announced. That you should stop it because you are not part of the leadership. Allow the leadership to do their work. That is exactly what KAUNTA is also doing. He won't allow the leadership to do their job. So we are a media warriors, what you never heard from the leadership, stop saying it. You don't have to come out and begin to say that no election, we don't want to vote. You can condemn anything about the election, but you don't have that audacity to begin to say there is no election. Why the leadership never make any comment? So who are you by telling people there is no election? Who are you? Are you part of Nigeria? If you are not a Nigerian, you are a Biafra. You have already known our modus operandi on this Biafran restoration project is Biafra or nothing. We are not participating in elections. So forget about the election. When you want to talk about election, you say it on a plain ground. You can also attack anybody that you want to attack. Because like now, Tinubu is peeing on his panty, and this is the one that coming to rule you. Obi killed our people in Anambra. The same Obi still want to come and rule you. Atiku Abubakar that put the Igbo people in the mess that they are today. That Bugatti saw us as a 75-15%. That we are suffering today. Yetima Shetima said that he will crumble the Igbo business because of Atiku. Because they said that the Igbo people voted Atiku. That is the reason why we are in this mess. Atiku still coming out to challenge P2B. You see, all of them, they are the same people. Mazi George Money, I want you to say something, please. Please. They will. Mazi George Money, are you there? I think you are having some. Okay, you are here. You're here.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much, my fellow comrade Idudu, because you have said it all, actually. But having to say something with regards to this, I will call it this conundrum. If you think about what's going on right now in with the election and people saying, okay, let me first of all go to the video you played. That video you played about Lion Squad. If you listen to what you played there, we all know when that video came out. And we all know when Lion Squad stopped coming out. Now, somebody now surfaced that video. They surfaced that video, I think, 3 or 4 weeks back. When no one paid attention to it, they now went and edited it. Because when they surfaced that video, I made inquiries. When I came across the video, I made inquiries with regards to what's going on with this video. I found out that this was a video done long time ago, maybe 2 years ago, that somebody, which is in autopilot, brought back to the public domain to confuse the narrative, to create a conundrum, in order for people to now be asking themselves, does it mean that, because it is not a certain issue, that people, autopilot, they like to create a conundrum, which people will be thinking about many things. They don't know the answer of it because they don't tell them exactly what they need to know. They threw this video into the public domain in order for people to believe that Berima has something to offer, that Berima is now controlling even the Lion Squad. He does not know about their existence or their non-existence. That is the reason why they went and edited this video and then saying P2B. Then, you know, if you listen to the voice that is saying P2B, you will know that it is somebody editing the video. Now, following the voice of the video, when they want to say, oh, you're to vote or now, he will scream P2B. So, in order for this video to rhyme with the shenanigan that they have put in place there, to tell you that they have now started the campaign of no election in Biafra land. If you think about it, this is what they are doing. Just like the video I played the other day, where they said,
Mazi, before you continue, Mazi, I'm sorry, please. I don't want to cut you short, please. Before you continue, watch this video. The same thing happens to this video. Watch this video.
Today we have come again to make our voice heard in the streets of Helsinki, Finland. Right here, live and direct. And these are the IPOB Finland.
Thank you. I just played this video, short video. You know, Mazi, you know that they resurfaced this video again, like it's happening recently. You know, the same thing they did on this Lion Squad. This is exactly what Simon Ekpa did again. He bring out this video again, and people were clapping that Simon Ekpa is so protesting in Finland. They don't even know that this is an old video that we were pushing him. You never come to protest before. I don't know where they called him. Some idiots in Finland called him where he was eating EEG. Have you saw somebody come on Idudu? All the whole protests we have met. Are you wearing suit to protest? Have you wear suit before to protest? They call this idiot. They call this idiot where he is. One of his men call him that now this is your opportunity to come and join us. If you see all of them there, nobody wants suit apart from Eberima. He go, they just call him, he run come, he begin to make video because we have been challenging him that we never saw you on protest. And they brought this thing back again. Mazi, I want you to continue. They bring it back again to, you know, to deceive our people that Simon Ekpa is doing a great work.
Mazi, Judge Money, before you go, I will not take more than 30 seconds. Even when I saw this video, well, after many pressure on this fat Amweba in Finland, that we have never seen you protest before. We have not even seen you in IPOB meet before. When are you going to come to protest? And he managed to surface. He was in the front. He was working like a fee. You know, when we come to IPOB protest, we don't come with pride. No, let us be sincere. We don't come with pride. If you see us, we like, you know, you will not even, we drop our pride and our ego at home. You see, he's working as if he's the Prime Minister of Finland. Very stupid human being. Let me leave it there, Mazi, continue.
Yes, you know, thank you for playing that video because exactly my explanation, like these people, they always like to create a conundrum. If you look at this thing now, the same thing they did with this protest happened in July, end of July, within end of July and August. This protest he went for was the time this was part of his intro to manipulating our people. That was what he did here. Now, they resurfaced that video again in order for people to believe that Berima is doing it. Remember, he has tried to tell you that he went to Finland parliament. We debunk it, which he could not come out and defend the debunking, which was a lie. Now he resurfaced the video. Now, if you listen to this video you are about to play now, you will also see another one because they will always bring an old video in order to sell a new narrative. Please play that video you are trying to play before I will finalize what I am trying to say. Mazi, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Are you playing it?
Which are the videos so that he will know?
Mazi, are you telling me to play a video?
Yeah, play that video you are watching now. I saw a video you are watching now. I want you to play it so that these 3 videos are the same. You know, it's sending the same message.
Instruction that I was giving before is that those of you with your smartphones who are connected to IPOB live broadcast, especially via IPOB community app, no longer Radio Biafra because a new one is coming. Delete every Radio Biafra app on your device. Delete it. Nigeria has taken it over.
Now, Mazi, you see another one, because now if you look at it, their voice of Ndoshi is no longer having traffic. No one is listening to it. So this is a narrative they brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's past broadcast when Uchemofo collided with Nigeria and hijacked the Radio Biafra app. That was when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made that broadcast that everyone should delete the app, and now the new app is going to come. They download it. Now the narrative they want to sell.
Judge Money, sorry. Judge Money, sorry, I didn't want to cut you. And the new app is IPOB Community Radio that was introduced to replace that one. Our leader said we should delete. Not any thing that I might want to say. Continue.
He doesn't even know it. He doesn't even know about it. So now the reason why they came here, and if you watch this video further, you will see where they say that a new one is coming. They presented their voice of Ndoshi. They presented their voice of Ndoshi. All these things is creating a conundrum to our people, because they know our people are not able to, articulate or brainstorm to understand what exactly is going on in that particular moment. They will be watching it. They will be watching it without understanding what is going on there. And they will be saying, nah, Simon Ekpa is a savior. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it. So this is the same narrative in these 3 videos we played here. First one was to tell you to claim that the Lion Squad now has marched because in Finland say no election in Biafra land. Second one was to tell you that he is going on a protest, which was the first and only protest. He was called to come and make a video, which he made a video during July. That is an intro to his manipulation of what he is doing today, to deceive our people, to buy their mind because they are emotional. The third one now is to now tell you that Radio Biafra Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cancelled it, that he said it is going to be replaced by Voice of Ndoshi, which is the one they are using that nobody is paying attention or listening to. I ask yourself the reason why they start bringing this. Have you ever heard them again saying that we are taking this Voice of Ndoshi and now to Enugu, they are taking it to Ebonyi, they are taking it to Urobo? Have you ever heard it again? You cannot hear that again because nobody is listening to that rubbish. That is the reason why they are trying their best to change their formation, to manipulate our people, because we have debunked this guy to the extent that even a blind person could see what we are talking about. Even when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to Kuwait, to address our people in Kuwait, he came out to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was talking to Tina Samoru. If you see all those things, there are many of them. And having seen this is the same way he rolled, he never changed his tactics. He never changed his formation. If our people are, are very, very, if our people pays attention very well, because most of the people, when they are watching you that is Nwachineke, you know what they are looking at? You see this thing you put in front of, behind you. Most of our people, these autopilots, when they are watching you, they are watching to see how many tattoos you have, what you are wearing, and watching your background. They're not listening. That's what happens with them and the Perima. And he noticed that on time. He is using that a lot. That's why when you see him broadcasting, you see all these things behind him. People are now looking at that instead of listening to his lies or trying to figure out his lies.
Mazi, I remember the first time this Ebema came out because you hate this guy with passion. He did tell me, say, what is man hanging? What is all this thing that is hanging? For people, we saw those things. You know how our tradition is in our land, and you know it's only king in our land can, you know, equip his war like that, you know, to see him as a king. And some of our people now, because, you know, there is a poverty in our land, there is a poverty and hunger. And now you saw somebody like, you know, sometimes I always tell our people when you are saying that, just 1 minute, please. Please, just 1 minute, please. Please.
Someone is asking if you are going to take calls. So, as I was saying,
Mazi, Judge Money, and to be honest, if all those small iron hands all over, you know, you are in Finland, you know where you can get those ancient things, and they are 2 euro, 1 euro. You can get them. We have the market here. I can drive like maybe 30 minutes.
Is too expensive. 1 euro is too expensive. These things are just like from pawn shop. These are from pawn shops.
Let me use 1 minute to finish. So, what our people, that is why you see, I felt so bad that our people, the Simon ever throw that format to our people. Like I said, hunger and poverty is the main problem in that contraption. And now you begin to see somebody living in Europe. You know, that is where our people are seeing, like now. Now, Eberima is living in Finland. Have his background like that. Some of our people will be thinking, now, wow, this man came to Europe. He also become a king in a white man land. I don't know, maybe are you people, no, are you people feeling what I'm telling you, this is exactly what our people are feeling. Like, even though there's a one lady that was saying that, yes, you leave Africa, you come in a white man land, you become a king. That means that the whole ministers, the whole government, they know you. They don't even know that this idiot went to Flumarkt, all things, go and buy it and hang on his wall. Like now, the day that I went to, and like this now, you'll be hearing Ohaneze Ndibo in Europe. You know, some people will be thinking that, like now, that Simon Eber said that he's Ohaneze Ndibo in Finland. You will be thinking that Simon Eber is somebody, or when you are hearing Ohaneze Ndibo that I went to Germany here to address them. They are nobody. They are just.
It is just like people creating a club. Now register it in Nigeria, CAC.
This is it. But our people don't even understand. They thought that how can you have left from your country, you came here, you become a Ohaneze Ndibo in Germany. You think that person that is chief of Ohaneze, you think that is somebody. You don't know that even though you're better than that person is selling newspaper. Ohaneze Ndibo in Germany is selling newspaper. Hi. Mazi, I want you to continue. These people cannot kill me.
That is exactly how it is. You know, a little something confuse and convince our people. And that is the reason why Oyibo man come and give them mirror. Give them mirror. I hope you remember that story. Oyibo man give them mirror, shine. They are busy looking at themselves, splitting. You know, Oyibo man is busy digging their oil, taking everything, taking even their brains away from them, because they were carried away with just a mirror, ordinary mirror. So if you see these things repeating itself, you should understand that in every generation, there are people who are, who are born to suffer. There are people who are born to bondage major ahirioku people. The people they use to complete the words. There are people who are born to be, what do you call this? They call it social media, to be influencers. There are people who are born to be followers until they're dead. And when they are following, they can never learn anything. They are just following sheepishly. That's what somebody else, sheepishly. They are following sheepishly. So that is the reason why this guy will continue to create all these things, bringing them back, changing it like a lion squad, putting a non. If you see that voice, you know, they will now be buying this story. Even people who are in Biafra land will be buying the story. When they never see lion squad march, they will be buying the story. So these things are very, very small things. You know, they say our people are guy man or our people are wise. Our people are most vulnerable people on earth. That you see some people do 419 does not mean that that they are even wise. When you see some people do it doesn't mean they are wise. It's just that they just learn. It is like copy and paste they are doing. You understand? They are doing copy and paste. When you bring them outside that thing, you will find out that their brain is empty. They only have knowledge to do evil. That is even what God said, what the prophecy said about us. We have knowledge to do evil. No other knowledge. We don't have knowledge to comprehend. We don't have knowledge to, you know, to follow our destiny helper. We don't have knowledge to acknowledge those who are here to help us. We only have knowledge to do evil. And that is the reason why a white man, if we are not careful, a white man will continue to give us guidelines and we will be sheepishly following them. And that is what Eberima went to Europe and learned it. And now the way white man used to manipulate our people from the beginning, and he now notice it is just small things that you will not even admire as a decolonized person or as somebody who is exposed. You will not admire it, but you will not know. Because you cannot admire it does not mean another person somewhere who is not exposed like you will not admire it. That is exactly what they are using to trick our people. There is nothing like a truth or fact or figure about them. It is all about using shiny mirror to deceive our people. I will leave it here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Idudu. Thank you, George. We have covered our what we have today. I would like you, Idudu, to use 4 minutes so that we begin to descend, because we have to cover 3 hours. I think 3 hours is enough for us. We have already said a lot of things, but I want you to use at least 4 minutes, Idudu. In conclusion, your final remark about all these things that we have said. I want you to put all together. At the same time, you can also advise our people. It does not matter that you have to bring back things that we have already said. You can bring also new idea to use your 4 minutes to talk to our people. Idudu, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Okay, Mazi. Thank you, and thank you very much for this opportunity. I want to let our people know that we need to be focused in this struggle. I will use this word. If you have always been claiming that you love Mazi Nwachineke Mazi, for in my heart, I believe that is one of the words that holds more water. Because you say, oh, you love Mazi Nwachineke Mazi so much, you respect him and you believe in him. If you believe in Mazi Nwachineke Mazi, you have to listen. You have to listen to the body of laws makers that he have put in place. And these laws makers are the DOS, headed by Shika Edoziem. And anything they said goes. You know, one thing about our people is that they like faction and people who come with sweet words. You know, leadership or leaders are not that entertaining people. That's why you see Mazi Shika Edoziem, Mazi Shina Sonworo, and our deputy also, Deputy HOD. They are not here to come and talk sweet or make some kind of funny comedy to attract you like the Erimai Finland always used to do. They come, they give you their information, they give you instruction, and they leave. They go on the ground, they sit back and they plan and they make meeting and they move ahead. I will repeat, some of our major things we are doing right now, the leadership that I see that they are doing is making sure that there is enough fund. And even if there's enough fund, we need to also have more fund in case of rainy days. So there is no fund that is more than enough. If you are giving and you are blessed more, you can keep and still giving, so that we can still be beating our chest that the ESN are being well taken care of. And the work of the ESN is to make sure that our women, our daughters, our wives, our sisters, and our mothers are not being raped in the bushes, in the farm, in the forest of Biafra land. That is the objective, primary objective of the ESN. While, of course, we are already on the move for long to make sure that our leader is being released unconditionally, and we are still on that. These are the and this lead to the restoration of Biafra. These are the most two primary responsibility right now in IPOB. If you begin to do otherwise, you are on your own. Peter Obi become a president. He have never changed anything or the direction, the goal of IPOB. He did not become president. He does not change any goal or the strategy or the movement, the destination of IPOB. There is no election or there is election. It does not change the plan, the direction, the goal, and the vision of IPOB. We have uplifted sit at home severally during the election, and we keep up moving. And if this time around, you have to wait, and so be it. And if you want to prove otherwise, I will not say I'll lay a curse on you. There is already a curse on you because you are trying to, distract and try to confuse, or should I say, make the leadership difficult for the leadership of the DOS, and there will be a spiritual curse on you. And Mazi, let me see. So Mazi, let me just say, let me leave it there. A word is enough for the wise. If you are an IPOB and you always claim to it, and you are originally and a very good IPOB, you must check your intelligence and know if you are being stupid this time around or not. Then you have to, there's a dignity, or should I say integrity. It is when you do things integritily, or should I say integrity, when you do integrity things, when people don't see you, not when you do it so that people will see you and praise you. So be integrity, so be a man or a person of integrity inside your heart, without me, Idudu of Yemuno, and Isoko speaking Biafra, knowing it. Thank you very much. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Thank you very much, Idudu. I'm still also waiting for a brother to call, and whenever he called, George Money, if you start talking and this brother call, we are going to allow him to speak at least for 2 minutes. But there's something that I want to tell our people. Okay, you have called. Mazi, please hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. Okay. There's something I want to tell our people. There is some message they sent to me in the order of my WhatsApp, and they were trying to tell me to debunk it. I want to tell our people, because there is a news flying in public domain that our leader said that we should stop fundraising. I want you people to know today that all those things is just a fabricate lies. You see all those things on social media, they are all lies. Our leader said, if you people don't know, our leader said, those of you that are raising funds, that you are not part of him, that some people claim to be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disciple. Some people claim to be autopilot. Some people claim to be IPOB autopilot. Some people claim to be Umuada. Some people claim, I don't know what they are claiming for. Our leader said, you should stop raising funds on his name and his organization. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never tell his own leadership to stop raising funds. How our ESN will be, you want them to die in our bushes? How are they going to be feeding? Let our people begin to use their brain. I hope I have cleared it. Our leader.
Mazi, no verse. Mazi, no verse. Mazi, no verse. I beg, no verse. I am not supposed to come in because I've made my final speech. Okay? Even if our leader said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said there should no more fundraising, it is the duty of the DOS to paste it on Twitter and on the IPOB platform on Facebook, not one individual doing blogging. And don't also forget to remind that yesterday we get no less than $50,000 in the American fundraising. So that you know. So it has to also encourage us. And I was also encouraged yesterday too. Thank you very much. Because yesterday we made a fundraising in America only. Thank you. Thank you.
Mazi, I want you to use your 2 minutes, please. I have cleared it that Mazi, according to what Idudu said, Idudu, you are correct, and what you said is authentic. As far as the leadership never paste it, they never put it on their Twitter handle, they never say it on Radio Biafra, it's nothing. It's nothing for me. Mazi, please, please, I want you to use your 2 minutes before my brother will say his final.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, the general himself, Nwachineke. I appreciate you so much, and Mazi Judge Money, I appreciate you so much. My brother, I appreciate you, and all of you are doing a very good, wonderful job for what Mazi Nnamdi asked you people to do. He said that those of you that have been born to do this job, you should come out. This is the time. My name remains the only man who fight anywhere, who fight every demon anywhere I see in social media to convince our people. I never let them sleep. I go to their platform and debunk them. Because if we not do this job, our people will go bizarre. And you can see what is happening. The reason why we've been dismayed in that Quagmire genocide, our late General Dimogo Jukume is so keep fighting where he is. Never rest, but keep fighting. Because that man has no media. That is why the British can deceive the whole world that Biafrans are not being killed, that Ojukwu started the war. But today, we have let the whole world, we have set the record straight to let the whole world understand that the lie Nigerian government lied against us is what you people are being seeing now. And we are setting the record straight to let the whole world understand that we have been committed, genocide has been committed against us, and the whole world must talk about it. And it must. Britain will never sweep it under the carpet. Never. Now we are here. And before I start, I have to sing one song for you guys. Holy, 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 our media warriors is another savior, another savior. Holy, 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 our media warrior. You are another savior,
right,
another savior. Holy, holy, holy,
we have saved
our media warriors. You are another savior, another savior. Nwachineke, Judge Money, Idudu Nwannem. You are another savior, another savior. Biafrans, Ikenga, Efe Nwannem. You are another savior, another savior. Father Charugo, all of you. May God bless you one back. You are another savior. Because if you don't come out and challenge this Eberima, from what I've been seeing, our people have gone bizarre.
And KAUNTA.
I'm coming there, Mazi. I'm coming there before I go. If you people did not come, some people say, oh, concentrate how to release Mazi Nnamdi. I tell them, let Mazi stay there. Because if we concentrate on where these idiots, these criminals are trying us to go, we are going to fail. But we pursue them, bomber to bomber. Mazi say, anywhere you see them, pursue them. That is what all you media warriors did. To counter these criminals that come to deceive our people in the name of they are fighting for freedom. But time shall tell. And before I go to Kanu, Kanu is a bomb idiot. A non-entity that that guy, in fact, anybody who had a German wire seat is an idiot. You know why? Our people have died. I'm not going to tell anybody. Listen, Biafrans have died. Our people have been shot in Biafra land. People's daughter, people's only son being killed. So who is Kanu? That place. He's just yapping. He knew that this idiot. I want to make something clear here. Kanu, can you? I got Kanu now, but I'm telling you the gospel truth. We will summon him in Abra very soon. You know why? If he wants to debunk what I'm about to say now, Kanu, can you come out and tell Biafrans the name of the politicians you are palling with? If you don't, one day we will review the name of the. That's why the man said we should keep it secret. And he said to you, if your money has finished, you should call. They will give you more. These politicians you are palling with,
at the back of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We know who they are, and you know the voice that is speaking now. That we know the politicians you are parlaying with. Kanu, you are nothing but a common criminal, and a common criminal you remain. We are not going to be afraid of you because you are nobody. Believe you me, you are nobody. Even if who knows about this the law, we beat you and put you where you're supposed to stay because our people have died. This is never fighting. It's nothing other thing we are looking for is freedom. We don't care who you are. We don't even care who you are. The only person Biafrans know is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or one of Biafra land.
Final.
Apart from him, nobody else.
Final.
And before I drop, this idiot called Master Prophet. Let me tell him something. Somebody got a message for him that if you tell him in Odinburg or where they call him, there's a place they always kill pig. He should go there and get a walk. In Germany there. That person asked me to tell him he should go there and get a walk and get out from social media. He is not ashamed of himself. I have asked this question. How many white men in Germany is in Biafra land doing Odesh, going to river and going to type?
I don't know.
It's only in this buffoon. Nobody knows where he come from. Methuselah say he might be a dead man coming to disturb our people. Who knows? It could be true. But we will tell him that he should get out. You people come to social media thinking that you will come and deceive our people. Calling Mazi Idudu name. Calling Tina Sanworu name. You know, you know that you are aware that Mazi has been kidnapped in Kenya. You are aware that Mazi is in danger. The DOS asked you, you said that Mazi is praying. All these things is record. You know why Kanata said all those things? Because he's looking for power. They have a list they give to Mazi to start the DOS. The people that Mazi has been working for a long time, he knows them, they know him. How come did you people plan all these things? Because you plan it to make sure that you first of all destroy DOS so that you can lay your hand in IPOB. But you people have failed. The reason why you see Kanu is doing all these things, because his ass has been blown. We have seen his ass. And within some time, we will make the politician KAUNTA is parading with himself. He's dining and whining to the public of Biafra to know. He knows exactly what I'm talking. If he come and say it's a lie, then we have no choice than to call to make it clear. Despite that the person said we shouldn't call his name, but we will make it clear. If it's a lie, let him come and say, he will listen to this program. He will say it's a lie. And Mazi, before I go, you see what is happening now. Some of these Nigerians do media they bought through Samareba. They are waiting. They are going to their all these bloggers. What they do now is to change, going to their bloggers, adding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name with the people, trying to convince our people. All these criminals that Samareba brought into this, trying to change the narrative, thinking that we, the widest IPOB, will listen to him. We come back. He's not, as far as I'm concerned, that idiot is nobody. He is just deceiving himself. At the end of the day, he can bring any video.
Thank you.
And try to present and try to make him look like so he is doing something for Biafra to listening. He can dub Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name where he went to meeting and keep parading himself, try to make himself big. All those things is babash.
Mazi,
at the end of the day,
Mazi, conclude.
Biafra must be restored.
Mazi,
thank you, Mazi, for giving me this opportunity. I salute you all, and then I want to tell one that Chalugo, keep it on.
Thank you.
The fire you are burning into the head of this master prophet. We are seeing Isakafu, who does not know where he came from. We are the same way. Our media warriors silence this Samaraba. He has nothing to do. The same way we either took all of them. They will come out and they will fall. Mazi said the voters are gathering and we are identifying them. We are not going to carry this burden of these criminals into Biafra. We will flush them out. From here, I say I will leave it here and I salute you all. Never give up. They will come to bully you people. They will come to say you don't know what you are doing.
Mazi, don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there. Then nobody will bully me. And I want you to know that tomorrow, that my real program will start tomorrow, and my line will be open. We are going to have a different opinion. What I'm doing before, like Q&A, people will begin to come back again. I will start tomorrow. Tomorrow will be opening ground. we will have as many people as we can. We can have 10 people at the same time, 20 people at the same time, begin to discuss about these issues of people bringing their opinion, what they thought or what they think, because we are not going to take it from them. I will start it back again. But when you are talking about bullying, Mazi, how would they bully me? Are they viewing them more than me? I'm making waves on social media. They can know that everybody can see it. They can see it. I'm making waves every single day. You know, I have left one of my page for them now. I have left it. I have go to another place. You know, when they come,
they will come to say all manner of things. They will come. This is what I'm telling our people.
Yes.
They will come to cajole you. They will come to make you feel bad. They will come say that you should focus. They will come to say all manner of things. Our focus right now is to fish out these moles and send them where they're supposed to be. Mazi, thank you for giving me this money. And Mazi, just money. We are looking forward to start to continue in what we are doing. I know that you are busy at the moment, but carry on. Will see us through.
Thank you. What I'm saying is this: from tomorrow, we are going to be doing what we are doing before. By calling people, by pasting our link for people to join us, to bring their own also idea, what they think, what they thought, their opinion. You know, everything have to be general. Anything you feel like, you tell us. But if you are coming to be against the leadership, of course, we are going to take you out. And when people are saying Biafran child, bully, you know, I am a kind of a man that don't read comments. You see, I have told them when this thing just started, I told them, you people will hate me. You people will not share my video. But when time comes, you will come back to me. Go to social media today. I don't lie about it. You know, I always brag. In such a thing, I love to brag. Go to social media today. Anybody that tells you that he don't know the Biafra, he don't know the general. Because I always go with the name general when I drop my video. If you say you don't know general, you are lying. And the general is the Biafran child Nwachineke. We have made waves. Though Facebook is blocking people, Facebook is shutting people down, but do you know we are still getting 15,000 shares, 17,000 shares? Our video is still getting to millions. So what are you talking about? People knows me. So what are you saying? I am on top of this game. You see this game we are talking about? We are here. We are not going anywhere. I have already allowed them to do anything they want to do with one of my page. I have switched to another page. After 1 month, I will still come back. And we have already find ourselves in that position that we don't need followers for people to listen to us. I, the Biafran child, I don't need followers. What I have to do is for me to drop the video. People must listen. And I'm telling you that people that are watching our video is also both Fulani, Hausa people. I'm not talking about Igbo people. People that have sense. They are loving me. Mazi, I give you 3 minutes. Let us descend, please, before all these idiots will come here, come and destroy my day. Mazi.
George, money your microphone.
Sorry, thank you very much. Mazi, I really don't need 3 minutes because the word is enough for the wise. What I have to say, Onya Marasu, I just want equal. Onya Makwanasu, I just want no queer. Mazi Idudu Oviemuno. Let me explain to you this thing I said. You know, those who knows how to follow the truth, they should follow the truth. If you love lies, follow it and go to hellfire with it. That is the business of the day. And we don't have much word to say. Our comrades, you have said it all. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to be here. It is an honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother George. Thank you very much, my brother Idudu. I thank you all for today because we have already done it. And we also give thanks to Chukwu Kikabiama that give us this day that we'll be able to come here to propagate this issue of Biafran Restoration Project. We also put our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the hands of Chukwu Kikabiama. We also ask Chukwu Kikabiama. We are not begging Chukwu Kikabiama. We are telling him that he should go and protect Onyendu that he bring to us. He is the one that gave him to us, and he is the one must protect him. We are not begging. We are telling him because this is the way we pray in our land. We command. We are commanding Chukwu Okike Abiama to go and protect a man that he gave to us, and he must protect him. This is how I pray he will come back again tomorrow in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama. He said, till we see. If anybody have time tomorrow, he should also join me. Idudu, George, if you have time, but we know that we are going to be coming up as we are connecting the dots. But I'm just making this as an announcement that tomorrow we are going to have what they call Q&A, like the way we used to do it before. We are not going to give anybody to come and join us. Just freely come inside and tell us your own opinion. And I will thank you all, Idudu. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nwachineke.
Thank you. May God bless you.
Biafra. See you some other time.
Biafra.
All right. Bye.